And we are live. Good evening, everybody. I don't know why I'm looking at the camera because we got the cameras turned off. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. I'm joined by, I'm Paul. Hello. I'm joined by Rick.
Hello.
Pete.
Hi.
And Arthur.
Hiya.
We haven't got the cameras on us because there wasn't room to fit us on screen with all of the game. This is a big game that takes up a lot of space. And yes, tonight we're going to be playing Anunnaki. What's its full name? Dawn of the Gods?
Wrath of the Gods?
Dawn of the Gods.
Dawn of the Gods.
Yeah, Wrath of the Titans. Different game. We are going to be doing a tutorial and playthrough tonight, but I will warn you, this is going to be rough. This is not a sponsored playthrough. This is just me playing a game for fun with 3 friends, and I have already covered this on the channel. I have done a proper tutorial and playthrough for this game, which was sponsored when the game was on Kickstarter. So I would, to be honest, if you have tuned in to watch this video because you want to learn how to play the game, I would strongly recommend checking out my other video and not this one, because I've not played it in over a year. And yeah, it's going to be very, very rough tonight. And I don't have all of the other camera angles set up. Yeah. And to be honest, I'm going to be doing the teach mostly from the rule book. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. Big thank you to all of my patron supporters for funding the channel. As I mentioned, this is not a sponsored video. So yeah, thank you very much to you. If you are watching this video and you know how to play the game and you spot that we're getting something wrong, please tell me. Please let me know. Right, are we off?
Yes.
Now, we've done the setup before Rick turned up, so you two kind of have an idea of what bits and pieces are called.
Okay.
But I will read through the introduction. In Anunnaki, Dawn of the Gods, each player represents a different Anunnaki's ancient houses. Well, there's a typo there on the first line. A different Anunnaki's ancient house, whose rulers are viewed by the terrestrial population as gods. Each house is leaving its dying planet in search of a new homeland. The promised land is Gaia, which is home to the magnificent civilization of Atlantis. Players will recruit followers, fight to control the richest territories, develop their technologies, and enter into commercial agreements. Each house starts from their home planet, but it will be necessary to travel to other planets and beyond. Not beyond. I don't know where beyond comes from. Beyond, to the fertile heartland of Gaia, to become the most powerful civilization. Right, the game is made up of a number of player turns, starting with the first player, who we haven't yet decided. If somebody wants to pick randomly.
I'll start.
I mean, by the usual random method. Also, for those people watching, I am using two of the houses from the expansion sets. So the green one and the orange one are from an expansion. There you go, Rick started. That never changes. You have the first player token, that never changes. So what's going to happen is we're going to play over a series of player turns, starting with the first player and proceeding clockwise until the end of the game is triggered.
Okay.
On your turn, you will move your action pawn, which is this,
right,
to an action tile. Now we've each got 10 action tiles. We've each got the same tiles, and they are in exactly the same position.
Yeah.
So one player decides randomly where they go, and everybody copies that. So you will choose, you will move your action pawn, and you will move it to an action tile, and you will take the associated primary action. The path you take between actions may earn you mana crystals, which can be used to take more actions, or unlock powerful gods for you to use. You then take additional actions and resolve any battles and claimed culture tokens. So the player aid, this is the oddest player aid that I've ever seen. And I'm not complaining, I'm just saying it's odd because it's fun. But this is the player aid. This is the 5 steps that you do on your turn, which is choose an action, possibly spend mana crystals, something with a tick, have a fight, and get a culture token.
I should place that more prominently.
Yeah, right, okay. When any player has placed all 14 of their summoning cubes onto the action star on their action board. Now, wait a minute. We counted them and there were 16.
3, 6, 9, 12.
But it's these spaces 16.
Yeah, but there are 2 extras.
Were the 2 extras? So how many are we supposed to start with?
Are there 2 extras from the expansion set?
Yeah, right, yeah, must be. So we only need 14. So you need 14 summoning cubes.
So they do fit.
So they do fit. Yay! So when any player has placed all 14 of their summoning cubes onto the action star, or when any player has reached the last space on one of the 3 development tracks, so not here, but these 3, right? That triggers the end of the game.
Okay.
At the end of the game, players proceed to the end of the game scoring phase, where you add up the points, and whoever's got the most points wins. And points is this number here.
Okay.
Right?
In a shield with things.
How you get victory points. Fulfilling a commercial pact. These are the commercial pacts, and you can see that many of those have victory points on. Winning a battle. So if you win a battle, you get points. Activating a settlement income. So just jumping ahead a bit, but the more settlements you build, once you've built your, well, you start with 1 settlement here. Once you have built your 3rd settlement,
Get some points.
that unlocks a 2-point thing. So whenever you gain income from your settlements, and the last one is a 3-pointer, which means whenever you gain income, you'll actually get 5 points, right? So there's that. Taking 2 victory points tile on the domination track. So the domination track is here. The first player to arrive here gets that. First player to arrive here gets that. If you're the first player to get all of them, 8 points. Bargain. And summoning certain gods. So you have your major god, and then you have 4 minor gods, which we've chosen at random. When you're playing the game properly, you get 5 cards and choose 4. But we've just chosen 4 at random. Some of these are worth points. At the end of the game, if your marker is the 1st or 2nd on the war, technology, or the commerce track, which I'm going to guess are these 3.
First or second?
Yeah, that's the war track. That's the commerce track. Sorry, war, technology, and commerce. So whoever is first will get 4 points. Whoever's second gets 2 points. The domination track is worth points at the end of the game based on where you are. Leftover resources. I don't think they're worth very much, but they are worth something. And certain summoned gods. So summoning certain gods can earn you points during the game, and certain summoned gods
Yes.
could earn you points at the end of the game. Also, each of the 3 tracks has got a random goal at the end of it. Okay, and your position on the development track will act as a multiplier for that goal. So as well as getting the 4 points for being ahead and 2 for being second, you look at that multiplied by wherever you are. So this is the easiest one to explain, because that's shrines. So you count the number of shrines in the game that you're in control of. Yep. Maximum of 5, and then multiply it by the position of your marker. So you can get, basically, you need to look at those 3, because that's what the scoring objectives are for this game. And we'll go on to what they are in a minute, because I don't know. Right, gameplay. So, as I mentioned, this is the player aid. The first thing you do is your primary action, which is mandatory. You have to move your pawn to one of these action tiles and do the thing. The second one is a mana action, which is optional, but it costs you mana crystals, and you can see...
We start with 2.
You start with 2. Here's all of the different mana actions that you can do. The third one is additional actions, which is optional. The fourth one is resolve battles, which is mandatory if specific conditions are met. And the fifth one is resolve culture tokens, which are these, which is mandatory if specific conditions are met. Right. Okay so far. Seems nice and easy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, first of all, primary action. So, to perform a primary action, you move your action pawn to an action tile and then carry out the action depicted. Now, on your first turn of the game, you can choose any non-red tile.
Okay.
Now, I didn't want to say green or blue or whatever, because I don't know what the colour is. It's kind of a
I
teal,
claim it's cyan.
cyan, nah,
Turquoise.
turquoise.
Same kind of
Yeah,
jump.
anyway.
But
Depends on the light.
This one. So, you can choose any of them on your first turn of the game. Go to it, do the action. On your second turn, you must follow these rules. First of all, you can't stay on the same one. If you move your action pawn to an adjacent tile and the space does not contain a summoning cube, you must place one of your cubes onto that space. So you do not have to go to an adjacent one. But if you do, there is a benefit because you get to put a cube onto the space. And if the space depicts a mana crystal or 2 mana crystals, you get those mana crystals.
Okay.
So you can move your action pawn to any tile, but there are advantages to placing cubes. You cannot place a cube onto a space that already contains a cube. All make sense?
Uh-huh.
Right. Because once you have placed cubes all around a triangular piece, that unlocks a minor god. What you do is you're going to move that and you're going to put it up in here, and that is going to appear on the board. In fact, I think it replaces one of your followers. One of your followers goes to bed one day,
Levels up.
wakes up and goes, I'm a god.
I think you're right, yeah.
Right? Like that. And then you will choose which one of the 4 minor gods that is.
Okay.
Well, no, I say that is. You will choose which one of these 4 to play, and it gets tucked in there. But don't think of it that figure is that god.
Right.
Which, if you've only got one, it is. But if you've got 2 of these on the board, it isn't one of them's this one and one of them's that one.
Okay.
Okay? It's just, yeah. If you surround the piece in the middle, that's when you summon your major god. But you've got to have got all the way round those spaces to get that. Now, your major god, you've already got an ability printed at the top. That is the ability you have right now. But once you've summoned it, that's when you get the bottom ability, which is more powerful. And you want to try and do that during the game if you can. So it says it's very important to place summoning cubes on your board because they give you mana crystals and they give you the gods and everything else. Right, we're going off at a tangent now, and we're just talking about planets, territories, resources, pieces, and stuff like that. So we've got planets. We've got 5 different planets. Each house has a home planet. When that house is not in play, its home planet is removed. Yes, and there's also Gaia. Each house starts on their home planet. You've got your capital. Now notice that your capital, the resource printed on the capital, has a gold ring around it. That means it's a permanent source.
Uh-huh.
It cannot be exhausted. Every other resource space in the game is one use only. Once you have got well, sort of, but basically these resources are limited. And we have a little tub full of black counters. There you go. And what you do is you put the black counter on it. Now, I noticed that these have got little etchings on. It doesn't matter. Just take any of them and put it on there. Nobody's going to see. It's too small.
I'd see.
So the hexes are territories. Each territory produces one of the 4 different resources in the game. There's food, there's wood, there's metal, and there's gold. Each territory has a limited amount of production, and the way that production works is when you produce, one of the icons is covered.
Okay.
So it produces 3 metal, and then one of the metal goes. And then next time it'll produce 2 metal, one of the metal goes.
Yeah.
And that's how that works. And as I mentioned, your capital, yeah. The central territory is the lost city of Atlantis. It's really tough. These territories don't have any resources, but there are 2 shrines in them. And everybody has 1 shrine somewhere on the board nearby and some later.
Uh-huh.
Right, pieces. So there are followers, which are the little pieces. These have a strength value of 1, and they represent the people that worship and fight for your house. There are the minor gods, which will have a strength value of 2. And each one will have a special effect when you summon it, which is the card. And you've got your major god, which has a strength value of 3. The strength of a unit is important when harvesting resources and resolving battles. That's it. I think if there's 1 in there, you can only get 1 resource.
Right.
Yeah. And you still mark off a thing. But if you had 3 in there, you'd get 3 resources, and then you'd mark 1 off. Something like that. Movement rules. Each time you have any movement points, which is shown by the winged boot, you may distribute those movement points however you wish amongst your units, and you don't have to use all of them. Now, Atlantis can only be reached by crossing the dotted lines. So the solid lines cannot be crossed.
Mm-hmm.
You can never enter the capital of another player, but other than that, you can go to other people's planets. No problem whatsoever.
You have to move there, or can
Yeah,
you just put
yeah.
people on there?
You teleport there. If your unit enters a territory occupied by an ancient civilization, which are these, or units of other players, they must stop, and a battle is resolved in phase 4 of your turn. And at the end of your movement, if a unit is now in a territory adjacent to a face-down culture tile, it's flipped over, which is why we've each got a culture tile on our board that's already flipped face up, because you already have a unit next to it.
Okay.
So you've seen what it is, but you haven't got it yet. Right, should we go through the different actions?
Yes.
Action number 1, the portal action. You may teleport 1 unit to any territory except for Atlantis or the capital of another player. So literally, any 1 unit, and a unit is a follower, a minor god, or a major god. They are units. So you teleport any 1 unit to any territory in the game, except there or the capital of another player. That's it. Now, it says portals are usually used to transfer units to another planet. You don't need to. You could use it to go, right? It's like, well, I can just walk there. No. Get in the teleport.
You'd use movement, surely.
Right. Action number 2, movement action. You may move twice. Split the movement however you want, using the rules as mentioned earlier. Okay.
And is that a group of things? And
However you want.
Well, I've had 3 things in an area. I've got 2 movement.
Yeah.
Could I move that group of 3 things 2 spaces?
Oh, no.
So it's just
Each movement point
individual units.
moves 1 unit, 1 space. Yeah. The red movement action. Action number 3. Guess what that is?
Move 3.
Right. 3 spaces.
But there are other symbols on it.
There are. We'll come to that in a minute. Right. Control. So we need to talk about control of a territory. A territory is controlled by a player if you have at least 1 unit in that territory. A territory that contains units of more than 1 player is contested, and it is not considered to be controlled by any player. And there'll be a battle. Right. Also, if there is a settlement in a territory, if it's just the settlement, that controls the territory. But as soon as there are units of another player, then it is considered besieged, and it's the player who has units who controls the territory.
Okay.
So I remember that thematically. Yeah, because this is just a town of people, and you've turned up, so you control that area. If you leave, I control the area. Okay? So it's important to understand for anything that refers to a controlled territory.
We are the Mongols.
Right, action number 4, the commerce action. You take 1 commercial pact from any of the 6 that are face up and place it near your action board. Yes. Each time you take a commercial pact, you immediately reveal a new tile to refill the display. Now, we'll come on to what those do later on, because some of them have got specific houses in the top left corner.
Yes.
And I can't remember what the rules are for them. Okay. But we'll come to them in a minute. Action number 5, the blue harvest action, and action number 6, the red harvest action. So the blue harvest action is choose 1 territory that you control and harvest the resources. The red harvest action is choose 2 territories you control and harvest the resources. So harvesting the resources, as I mentioned, the amount of resources you get is limited by both your units present and the unexhausted resource spots. So you harvest up to either the strength of your units or the number of icons, whichever is lower. You then gain that many resources, which you track here on your resource board, and then you deplete 1 of the icons. And once an exhausting has been placed, it's gone. It's not like, oh, refresh at the end of the round. It's like, no. Very, very limited resources. If it's completely covered over, you can't harvest it anymore.
Okay.
Now, something just popped into my head. Yeah, do we start with any resources or not?
I don't believe so.
Okay. I don't remember you reading anything in setup. It's lowercase r.
They're all down the bottom.
Lowercase r on space 1. Ah, right. So we do start with 1 of each.
Okay.
But you can spend and you put it there.
Okay.
So there isn't a 0 space of the track.
Okay.
We do start with 1 of each.
And
Right.
with the symbols at the bottom of the tiles as well.
Yeah, hang on. I'm getting there. Right. Action number 7 is different for all of us. Well, it might be. It was in the base game when there were only four houses. So you count up how many shrines that you control, and you get 1 resource of the type indicated.
Okay.
So when I do it, I get metal. Yeah. Just make sure you've got the right tile. Yeah, you've got the wrong tile. Who's because I thought these were all the same, so I just kind of chopped and changed. But no,
Is it supposed to match?
it's supposed to match the one in your capital. Have you got the right one?
I have got
believe
the
I
right
have the right.
You've got the right one.
I haven't.
So it's just you.
Row the rest.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. If it matches your capital, then no.
Should
I've
be
got
a
the
red
wrong
thing.
Right. So you're
one. This is bricks.
yeah, yours is wrong, and yours is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll sort them out in a minute. But it's basically count how many shrines you've got, and you get resources equal to that, and the resources you get is based on your capital.
Uh-huh.
Right. Next, settlement income action number 8. Collect all of the uncovered rewards shown in the settlement area of your action board. So right now, if anybody does that action, you get 1 follower. If you did it now, you'd get 2 followers. If you did it now, you'd get 2 followers and 2 points. New followers must be placed in a territory that you control that contains one of your settlements. So you have to control it, and it has to be one of your settlements. Right, action number 9, domination. You advance a number of spaces on the domination track according to the goal tile placed on the left. Now, I don't know what that is. Bearing in mind, we have mixed some of the tiles in from the expansion, but that isn't an icon that I recognise.
Makes 5 sunshines.
So we'll come back to that in a minute. But basically, for each one of them that you've got, and if anybody's watching this in the chat and knows what that tiny little star icon is there, let us know, because I don't know what it means. We'll look that up in a minute. Right. Action number 10, the market action. You may exchange 1 resource for any 2 other resources.
Okay.
All of the 3 resources must be different.
Right.
Okay?
1 for 2 different ones.
Yes.
Right.
Right. So that's the 10 primary actions done. Let's talk now about the mana action, which is optional, that you do in phase 2 of your turn after you've done the main action. So the first one is spend 3 mana crystals to activate a red action tile, as if you've just landed on it.
Is that
Right.
the only way to activate red?
Nope.
No, you can.
You can move to it. It's just the first one you do in
Oh,
the
ever.
game
Okay.
cannot be red.
Okay, yeah.
You don't move your pawn to it, and you cannot use it to activate the one that you're on.
Uh-huh.
The next one is 2 mana crystals to do a blue one. Green, teal, cyan, whatever. The third one is spend 1 mana crystal and 2 metal to add 2 advanced weapon cards to your hand. So you've got your basic weapons in your hand, which is a slingshot and a long shield.
Yeah.
And what you do is you basically look through this and add any 2 of these to your hand. The other players will not know what weapons you've taken. The blue ones cannot be used when you're the attacker. So if you are going to attack in the game, you have to have done that at least once. You cannot attack if you don't have a weapon, I believe.
Spend extra for buying those ones, I guess?
Yes.
Because they've got
Yeah, when you gain 1, choose any card above your board, add it to your hand. Oh no, that's the cost to play.
Ah, okay.
That's the cost to play the card, because otherwise people would know what you've taken. Right. The thing that you've all been waiting for. Mana action number 4. Spend 1 mana crystal and 2 gold to develop a technology tile. So you pay the cost printed on the bottom of the tile and you flip it over.
Ooh.
And on the other side is a better version of the tile.
Yeah.
Okay, and also notice that there is an icon on the other side with either a 1 or a 2. Immediately you move up on that track. So that's how you move up on that track.
Okay.
1 if you flip a blue one, 2 if you flip a red one. Action number 5. Spend 1 mana crystal and 2 wood to build a settlement. Each territory can only have 1 settlement. I assume you can only build where you control. Well, there'll be more on that later on. And then the last one is spend 1 mana crystal and 2 food to gain 3 followers. Following the rules on gaining followers, I think. Gaining followers, you start with 3 followers. When you gain a new one, put it in a territory of your choice. Yep. When you gain multiple followers in a single action, you can choose to split them however you want. Develop technology tile, building a settlement. Yeah, I think it's fairly
You have to
obvious.
go on somewhere on your own planet.
Oh no, I think I can go on. I can go on a player's planet. The only constraint, you're not allowed to occupy the capital.
Or Atlantis.
You place it on any territory that you control that does not contain a settlement of another player.
Yes, you have to
That you
control it.
control.
So, over here.
Get off my land.
Just for example, this is Devon. Okay, so after you've done 1 and 2, we now go into additional actions. After completing your primary and optional mana action, you may choose to perform 1 or more additional actions, but they must all be of different types. The actions are shown on the bottom right of your action board. So you've only got 2. You've got 2 additional actions. The eyeball is to summon a minor god or a major god, and that's if you have placed the cubes in your action board around a triangle or a pentagon, you get to summon it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as I mentioned, it replaces one of your existing ones, and on the bottom of the god will tell you which tracks you move up.
You end up moving a track up as well, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of them have a lightning bolt, which is an immediate ability when they come into play. Some of them have a permanent ability. Some of them have an end of game scoring condition. So all of the cards are different and thematically tied to the house that you're playing. If you summon your major god, right, boom, they come in with loads of stuff, and you've now got a super special ability.
Okay.
And yeah, the major god also replaces a follower. So the follower is replaced by a god. Okay, right. Next, phase 4 we'll come back to in a minute. Oh no, the bottom one.
This bit.
Yeah. Fulfill a commercial pact. You may fulfill 1 commercial pact that you have in your supply. In order to fulfill it, you have to spend the resources printed on it. And if the commercial pact does not show a house icon, you gain all of the rewards shown. If the tile does show a house icon, then see the rules below. And then once you've done it, you flip it over and keep it next to your action board. So, if you are fulfilling a commercial tile with a specific house icon, then you must control at least 1 territory on that planet to get the full reward.
Okay.
If the house icon matches your house, then you must control 1 territory on Gaia instead.
Oh.
Because otherwise it'd be totes easy. If you do not have a control of at least 1 territory, then you do not gain both of the rewards on the tile, and you either get the bonus reward printed in the center or the victory points and the commerce track at the bottom. So you've got bonus 1, bonus 2. So for this one, you'd get everything. For that, if you had a territory on there, unless you repeat, you'd have to have a territory here. You get either that or you get that.
Okay.
All clear on that?
Uh-huh.
So you get everything if it's not you.
If it's not got a house icon, you get everything.
So those 2.
If it has a house icon and you're not there,
Yeah.
you get either the middle bit or the bottom bit.
Yeah.
Or if you do control the territory on that planet, you get all of it.
Okay.
Right, resolving battles. So this is step 4. Whenever any number of units from different players or units of a player and an ancient civilization occupy the same territory, there will be a battle during phase 4. If more than 1 battle needs to be resolved, the active player chooses the order. Right, battling against an ancient civilization, which is this. If you do not have an advanced weapon card upon entering into territory containing an ancient civilization, you can still gain 1 by some source before engaging in battle. Yes, so you could move in there without having a weapon and then use your mana action to gain a weapon, and then you're okay.
Because combat's after.
Because combat is after. But if you are unable to play a weapon, you immediately lose the battle, which is bad. So, to resolve the battle, here's what you do. You play 1 advanced weapon from your hand. You pay the cost in metal, if there is one. You then flip the ancient civilization face up, and the numbers on the back tell you what the range of strength is.
Yeah.
These are +3.
Gosh.
So it's 6 to 8, basically.
Yeah.
Then you calculate your battle strength, which is the sum of the strength of all of your units and the value shown on the weapon card. And then you compare your battle strength to what's on the tile. If your battle strength is equal to or higher, you win. Otherwise, you've lost. Now, from what I remember, these are not just numbers on the back. Some of these have special abilities.
Right.
So just be aware that one of them might say,
You did.
if you've played a great axe, then the great axe dissolves, or
Oh,
I don't know,
okay.
something like that.
Okay. It'll be a surprise.
Yeah. If you win the battle, you take the rewards shown on the tile and the rewards shown on the bottom of your weapon, which will include victory points and a number of steps up on the war track, and you remove the ancient civilization from the game. If you lost, you must return all of the units present in the battle to your capital territory. The ancient civilization tile remains on the territory, but you get 1 metal as compensation.
Right, so you get all the people back. I thought they all died, but maybe
Yeah.
I misread that.
No, if you lost the battle, you return all of the units present to your capital territory.
Okay.
And then you return the weapon card you played back here.
Okay.
Because they don't make them like they used to in the olden days. So they break after 1 use.
Oof.
Right. Ancient civilization tiles we'll see when we get. Right. Battle between players. That's not going to happen. I know Rick's here. So, if you have any number of units sharing a territory with another player, you must battle them. If you have moved into a territory containing another player's units, you are the attacker, and the other player is the defender. You must be able to play an advanced weapon card from your hand, otherwise you lose. So each player plays exactly 1 weapon from their hand. The attacker must play a red one, and the defender must play either a basic one or an advanced one. The cards are placed face down. Simultaneously reveal both weapon cards, and each player pays any costs. Then both players apply any effect shown on their weapon card. Then players calculate their battle strength. Highest battle strength wins. If it's a tie, the attacker wins. The winning player takes the rewards shown on the bottom of their weapon. The losing player returns all of their units to their capital. They may also claim rewards from certain weapon cards, and if they played an advanced weapon, they get 1 metal as compensation. Any played advanced weapons are returned to the space here. Any basic weapons come back to your hand. That's how combat works. It's just play a card, add up the numbers, see who wins.
Mm-hmm.
So if you screw up an attack, basically you lose the card that you
Yeah.
went to a lot of effort to get, and you've lost the time because
Mhm.
you have to rebuild.
Right, Atlantis. So we have 2 Atlantis territories that we've mentioned you can't cross the white lines to get to. The gods of Atlantis mean that it's +3 strength onto what's there. These tokens count as major gods indicated by their shape. So they are the same strength as one of those.
Okay.
Therefore, your ballista weapon, apparently everybody has a ballista, it's effective against them. Does it say something?
It's got an eyeball equals 1.
Yeah, so a major god is 1 against a ballista. That eyeball symbol is the symbol for a major god, which is actually on there.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Right, all clear?
Mm-hmm.
Right, resolving culture tokens. The final step of your turn is, and this is where the confusion has come in. And thank you very much to the person who contacted Simone and got clarification, because the printed rulebook, which was printed in the summer of last year, is different from the online rulebook that they uploaded in December.
Right.
So they have accepted that the version they uploaded was wrong and the printed rulebook is correct. So
Okay.
if any culture token is fully surrounded by 3 controlled territories, it is resolved.
Okay.
So the territories need to be controlled. The online rulebook said it needed to be units, which it's not. They just need to be controlled. So a settlement is fine.
Okay.
Then you resolve the culture token immediately. The number of territories you control or the number of pieces you have doesn't matter. You only get the reward once. But if more than one player contributed to surrounding it, they all get it. And then the token is removed from the game.
Okay. And you can't control that until you beat this guy, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't control that. So therefore, you've got to get rid of that before you can get those 2.
Mm-hmm.
End of the game, we've mentioned. Play continues until each player has had the same number of turns. So there isn't a finish the round and 1 more round. It is just you play to the end of that round.
Yep.
From the moment the end of the game is triggered, no player can move their units into Atlantis or from Atlantis.
Okay.
Now, I think I forgot that last time I played, but yeah, as soon as the end of the game is triggered, so you can't save up and go, right, I'm going to attack Atlantis. End of the game is triggered. Sorry, it's too late. They
Oh,
sink their
sadly.
costs.
So that's not to do with arriving on this world. That's to do with entering these spaces.
Correct.
Right.
Then we've mentioned about the points. The resources, you add up your resources and your mana crystals and you get 1 point for every 5. That's not very much, is it? Play with the most points wins. All clear?
Yeah.
Right, so we need to look at those goals.
And we need to replace those 2 tokens. But yeah.
Yeah.
And we need to replace those tokens. Right. So the gold tiles, the base game only looked like it had 4 gold tiles in it. And we are using one of those, which is for shrines. Oh, and that one. This is the number of units.
Maximum view.
So followers and gods. So it's the number of units that you have in play divided by 3 rounded down.
Okay.
So basically for every 3 units that you have in the game.
So this looks like some cubes.
Well, that...
Bookends and cubes. And
Yeah, but that looks like
Words.
that thing that we took out earlier on. Did you have the other rule books, Andy?
They're in the box.
Okay. Right.
Possibly box lid.
yeah, I don't know what that's.
It was these things. And we might have to replace that goal if we're not using these things. Has anybody in the chat said what they are? The game's not actually that complicated.
No.
This is a Laura bits.
Yes.
Laura bits.
Yeah.
When I look in it. I don't think it's anything. Okay. What we're looking for is what's that symbol? What the tile means.
And yeah, we're not using any of the like additional expansion modules and all sorts of fancy stuff.
Campaign
I
mode.
actually got the purple colour.
Well, somebody on Slack told me that I need to play the Japanese. I don't know why. So I said, sure. Which means I am on.
We need
Right.
7.
Food, capital. That's you, isn't it? There you go.
2 food capitals.
Yeah.
I've already got my
Hmm.
right.
And a tree capital. Wood tree. There it is.
There you go. So I think on the other side, it's got the faction icon on the other side. Yeah.
There it
But
is.
don't worry about it. It's only tile number 7, I think, that matters. But I'm going to get these out and leave them here just in case we need them. Right, have we found what those icons do? Brett says, I could only find that symbol on the Kickstarter page as an extra goal from one of the scenarios. Right, we're going to have to replace it because
Yeah.
we don't know what it is.
And that one?
I think replace that one as well.
Well, we don't know. No?
Well, we don't know that one either.
Oh, that's political something.
So the game contains lots of expansions, a solo mode, a campaign mode for the solo game, I believe, and these are probably for that. Yeah,
Where's the campaign mode? Yeah.
And
let's just use these 4.
Okay.
So there is only 4.
Yeah.
There you go. Right. So that
From the Council of Ancients.
is for number of
Scenarios.
settlements,
yeah.
and that is for the number of territories you have controlled divided by 2 rounded down.
Max.
Okay. Now, what we haven't mentioned is these
What are they?
super special artifacts that you will get for conquering Atlantis. Yeah, artifact cards.
So it's a super special reward.
Yes,
We probably cover it.
when we get it.
That's
Yeah.
the only one.
So when you first conquer Atlantis, take the 3 artifact cards, choose 1 to keep. If you're playing a 3 and 4 player game and you conquer the second territory, you take the remaining 2, choose 1, and the remaining card is removed from the game. They all have very powerful effects, and we'll get to that when we get to it.
Mm-hmm.
Right, all makes sense?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah. I think
The starting player is Rick.
And starting player is Rick.
it is.
Yeah,
Choose action.
Well, what I was thinking. So
I'd attack Pete.
Yeah, straight away.
So,
Yeah, I
He's
think.
got all three of his
He's a
people on there.
He's a bit of a warmonger.
What's he playing at?
Yeah, no, 2 of them should be at home.
2 at home?
Two at home and one with the shrine.
He's cheating already.
Yeah. He did beat me. He did lap me in the previous game this afternoon.
It was embarrassing.
So, let's see if this is right then. So, if I'm going to go here, diggy, dig, 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 dig.
So you choose 1 territory on the board.
Yeah. Including my home territory?
You can, yeah.
Because I want one of them.
It's got 1 icon. You get 1 wood.
Yeah, but that doesn't get covered over, does it?
Doesn't get covered over. Gain a wood. Ding.
I got wood.
There you go.
Somebody has to say it.
What would you like to do as step 2 of your turn?
Well, that's
Oh,
the
don't
thing.
forget. Should we just go through the special abilities? What's your
No, all right.
special ability?
You get the bonuses of the culture tokens activated in a planet where you control at least one territory, even if not adjacent to the token.
Say again.
You get the bonuses of the culture tokens activated in a planet where you control at least one
Oh,
territory.
so if you're on the planet,
Yeah.
you get the benefit of the culture tokens, even if you're not adjacent.
Even if not adjacent.
Mine says you can perform the primary action, mana action, and additional action in any order. Okay.
Overwhelmed.
I have no idea how I can use that to my advantage.
I'm happy to say mine's easy to understand. When you move your pawn over a cube already placed, you can move that cube.
I remember playing that
Sounds
one.
like good to me.
It's very good. Very, very good.
And as a mana action, you can perform 1 portal action.
As a cost?
As a mana action. Doesn't say it's a cost, does it?
Doesn't say there's any cost, just as a mana action.
You can perform 1 portal action.
Okay.
Okay, because all of the mana actions cost mana.
Except that one, apparently.
Except that one.
Okay?
There might be a fact.
Yeah, again, if anybody knows the answer, please let us know.
Yeah, exactly. These culture tokens are not going to be activated for ages
Is
for
there,
me.
is there a write-up of each god in the back of the basic?
Well, there is, but that's from an expansion.
Oh, I see.
So if you've got the expansion books handy,
Well, I'm digging up. I got a tree. Mana action, so I could spend 1 mana and 2 woods to build a settlement.
ding. There you go. Nice. It can only go there.
Okay.
Because it's got to be in a place that you control.
Do I get things here as well?
Only when you do action number 8.
The income action.
Okay. Just a better one anyway. I can't do any other things. Turn over?
Turn it over.
You want to keep that one handy because that's your expansion specific to your.
That's me. God powers Nipponis. That's me. And yeah, mine are explained in more detail. So yours is from one of the other expansions.
You found the Quetzalcoatl?
It is in that one.
It
Yeah.
is, okay.
Right. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing.
I have a short-term plan.
Where was portaling?
We're starting the game at 8:47. We've done well.
That's number 1, I think.
Yeah, it's a bit longer than I thought it might be. But
So if I have a new mana action, portal 1 unit, this action has no cost.
there you go. That's why there's no cost printed.
But that only happens when I've brought Quetzalcoatl onto the
No.
borders.
No,
you
top
have the-
of the belly.
you have
is
the-
always
You've got
there.
the top bit
There's a
straight
couple of
away.
those you wrote.
Oh, so I've already got that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's we get the bottom ability when you bring on the board.
So I'm going to choose to do action number.
Should I go instead?
I'm going to choose to do action number 2.
Damn, that's what I was going to do.
You still can. So I've got 2 movement points. So I'm going to move those 2 to there.
Okay. Next action. Well, sorry.
And then mana action. No, that's fine. And then I'm going to summon my major god. No, I'm joking. That's it.
So you're done, yeah?
Quick turns. Yeah.
Right, I'm going to take action number 2. I'll move that one there and that one there. I didn't quite. Right, then
You've left the shrine.
is that important?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I've left the bricks as well.
True.
Where were we? Yeah. Then I get a mana action, but what is the star?
Do a greeny blue action. Do a turquoise action.
Yeah, seems expensive at this stage, and I haven't got any metal, so I think I'm done there. Ticks. What are ticks? Oh, that's those things down the
Yeah,
bottom.
you got two things. You can do both of them, but only one each.
Can you remind me what they were? Can you remember?
Summon a god.
Summoning a god or
Yeah, I think.
fulfilling
Right.
a
None of that stuff. Right. Fight a battle and
Claim culture.
Claim culture.
no, but that is flipped over, as is this one.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. And it's an incomprehensible symbol. It seems to be a handshake.
Let's get one of these, isn't it? These are the handshakes.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, it's take a thingy.
Okay, but it's not surrounded.
This one's better.
You can take a thing and a mana crystal.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, again, I've shuffled all of them together and mixed them up.
I'm envious. Clearly,
Yeah.
I have to invade that territory.
Yeah,
Is it?
that just seems way too good. That seems
What do these symbols mean? So I've got a
they're
Look at
just
that.
they're on here, I think.
sort of coffee mug one.
Oh no, that one. That's a new one. That
Coffee mug.
is I've
I'd like to
seen
get
that.
that one, I guess.
Move one of your summoning cubes from any space to any other space. You get the mana crystals printed on the space where you move the cube to.
Oh, nice.
Also nice, yeah. One off.
We don't know what that one is yet.
No, but you could find out.
Okay, so if I go here and I go mining, I get one thing. I can mine here and get one food.
Get one food.
When you get two things, or do you
No,
have to
it's
pick one
it's
territory?
the number of icons or the strength of the units, whichever's the lowest.
So it's one territory, is it? That's what.
If it's a
Yeah, it's got one on there.
Oh right, okay.
On
So
the
to do with
pickaxe.
it, yeah, fine, yeah, makes sense.
Okay, that's my go. I also get a free portal, don't I?
if you want to.
So it doesn't cost me anything. So I shall just portal him. Portal.
Lovely. It's nice,
Wait,
nice trees.
Coming over to the red planet. Devil over here.
Oh, portal over here.
About.
That's an interesting idea, actually.
Well, here, look.
I could portal him over there, and I could take out your tree. But then you're going to come over
I've got
here.
trees.
I'm going to portal him. I'm going to
Trees
portal
for
him to there.
Rick has infinite trees.
You get to over then, I believe.
Yeah, the little,
Because you
little
can see
token.
it.
The turn was over this.
Yeah.
Okay. I've
Yeah,
got a little man with a wand next to it.
So you get a victory point and a follower.
Everyone's got better ones than me.
Yeah, I'm just going through the rule book to see if I've mixed in the ones from the expansion because they're not. It's a shame that they've not got any identifying marks on to say, look, these are from an expansion. Don't use these.
You doing?
That's it. It's my go.
Because I've got one with an icon that
Yeah.
I have no idea what it does. Yeah. Slight downside of the game, sorry, but it looks like there are, like that one.
Get a compass.
Well, no idea what it does.
Get a compass.
So I suspect, and this might be on me,
It's a carburetor.
but because there's no identifying features to tell me that is from an expansion, I kind of just
No.
shuffled them all together.
Get your Lost Ruins of Arnak game out. Get
Yeah.
a compass.
Get a compass.
Right, so it's over to me again.
And I don't think
Yes.
anybody in the chat. If anybody is in the chat who knows, then
So I can go to any of these now, can't I?
please let me know. Otherwise,
It's only the first turn you can't go to a red.
yeah, you can go to any you want to. And if you do go over a line to an adjacent one, you get to place a cube.
Yes.
Let's have a look. So the original game is supposed to come with 20 culture tokens. And yeah, I'm trying to work out.
Okay, well I'm going to go over it.
Oh, yeah. So this is another thing. Ones from the expansion have a different. They've got a linen finish as opposed to a smooth finish, which is not great. But it does mean that I think I am able to.
That work out.
Well, both of mine are. Both
Oh,
of mine
no.
have got a linen finish.
No, it does. That's just me. I'll just leave it with me. I'll sort through.
So
this.
I'm going over it. The shaky hands man.
Okay. So did you go over a?
I did.
thing? So you put a cube on.
Gets me two
Two mana crystals.
mana crystals. Where are the mana crystals? Over there. And pass me one if I've got one over here. Knocking me up the 3.
Yeah. Brett says it's not Lost City, Lost Ruins of Anunnaki.
So I get to choose one of these.
Yeah, and then you replace it.
For that stuff. I haven't got any. I haven't got enough for that.
So in this expansion,
Miles over for that, so I think I can get that one.
It is immediately replaced.
right. This one didn't come with any new. Have you got one of the other expansion rule books? Thing?
Now I can do some things here.
So what does this do?
If I can fulfill it by spending 2 greedy
Woods.
wood and 1 mana crystal, I get to activate a blue place, and I get 4 victory points, and I move up 1 on the track.
Oh, okay.
Have you got the solo? Because I think this might be from the solo campaign.
Ooh, that's why it's giving you more stuff.
That makes sense.
I'll swap you. Yeah. I think it's from this.
So. I've got 3 things now. That's quite a lot on it. But I haven't got enough resources to do much.
Maybe not.
I can only do 1 mana action, can I?
Yes. Correct.
So, Rich, you're considering doing more than one?
I've got 3 stuffs.
Yeah, no, it's not in here. I don't know.
I'll stop for the time being, I think. I'll do. I'll get too carried away and spend all my mana crystals.
Definitely taking those out.
So do we need to get rid of these 2? That have got
Well, no, don't look at it yet. Because
He's already looked at it.
Oh yeah, you've already looked at it. I'm not sure. That might be one that came with the base game.
Does it not say in the solo?
I don't know. I'm trying to sort out the 20 that came with the base game to make sure we only use those. But anyway, in the meantime, I am going to go over here. I'm going to pop a cube on there, which gets me a mana crystal. And we're going to portal. So, am I going to portal? No, I didn't want a portal. No, sorry, I'm going here. I'm taking one of those 3D things.
Shaky hands.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
It'll take me ages to
they've
get
all
that.
got the things on them except that one.
The red ones are basically harder to do.
It says 1 with hard to do because all the others are hard to do because they've got the thing icons on them.
Yeah, but I can get there. That's fine. That I believe is any resource, and I'll check this later. But I believe it can't be that.
Oh, okay.
I'll double check that.
Any other resource?
Any other resource? I think.
I think it would have the not equal thing.
Okay, I'm going to take that one. Yeah, I'll check that, but I can't quite remember. I've just had a memory come back to me.
Any other actions, Paul?
No. No other actions for the moment. I mean, the weird thing is I can do things in any order, and I'm not sure. I don't really understand how to use that ability, but that's fine. That's me done.
Okay, so we
3
think
things
number
can we
4
do?
is picking up a pact, yeah?
One of these.
So I go there, I passed over this, I get to
Mhm.
place a summoning cube in there, I get 2 crystals, having done that, pile in there, I'll review the summoning packs. So the cost is the top thing, is it? The top row.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you have to pay over
But is that someone's symbol? Or lands?
Yes.
here. Yes.
It's yours.
No, it isn't. Mine's
It's
not
back of your
mine's that one-
cards.
mine's that
Of
one
the
there.
sword. Back of your cards. Yeah, yours is the triangle,
Oh,
which is this one, isn't it?
yes, agreed, yeah.
Sort of triangle thing.
So this one,
So whose is that one?
That's the question I'm asking.
It might be me.
What's on the back of your cards? Ah,
Yes.
yes, sunshine.
That's me.
Yes, okay. So we got 5 of them require me to be somewhere. This one does not, but requires a load of food.
But you make food.
Food will need eventually. So I'll take that. This comes into my supply, I believe.
Oh.
So it's not in play at the moment, I think.
No,
I've
yeah,
got to find 4 food to do
you
it.
can fulfill it by
Okay.
the final.
No,
Then-
that is just one resource of your choice. So it could be wood. Yeah.
All right.
Then I could spend 2 crystals to do a portal
So we're saying if it's my icon,
as well.
You have to have
I have to
you have
summon
to
it.
control the territory on it.
ugh,
Oh no, it
it's
doesn't.
mine.
Is that a portal?
Right. So I'm going to spend 3 crystals to do a red action.
Okay.
Ooh.
You spend 3 crystals.
Spence. I'm going to do a production action, which is that one, isn't it?
So harvest 2 areas.
Did we ever establish what the significance of those symbols on the bottom?
That's what you pay to upgrade the tile.
To upgrade it.
Flip it.
Spend 2 gold on the thing option on the right hand side here.
This.
Okay. All right. Anyway, 2 production. So that's produced in 2 places, right?
Yes.
So I can produce here, which is a food.
Yep.
I can produce here, which is
2 metal.
2 metal. And then 1 gets blanked out.
Uh-huh.
Only that do 1 minute action, so I think. So I'm done. Yeah.
Okay. So if I go here,
Yeah.
I get a crystal. Put a cube down here.
Yeah.
And I produce
Then
with 2.
move them or
So
something.
this one and
Yeah.
this one.
That'd be the way to do it, wouldn't it?
So this one gets me a food. This one gets me a tree. And then I need to block it out. Can I have a block out?
Black
So you
out.
can give us a handful of.
Black out 3.
Yeah.
So
Just
is there
probably Bolsonaro.
a specific action that you use to upgrade your action tile?
It's that.
the
Then
goal.
Oh,
I'll
so it's a mana
spend
thing.
a crystal and 2 foods
3 more people.
to get 3 more people. And I think they arrive here, do they?
Where did new
Or
people
it's,
arrive?
it's anywhere where anywhere that I control is the answer.
I
There has to be a settlement.
thought it was settlement.
No, it has to be a settlement. Okay, so they all appear here. And then I get 3.
It can't be a besieged settlement, basically.
Okay. And you only get 1 crystal, 1 mana action, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So I can't take my free one because I've taken one of these.
Correct. Yeah.
Am I doing one of those? No. So I think that's the end of my go.
Okay. So, what am I going to do? I was thinking that.
Yeah. I can't find a list of the 20 culture tiles that come with the game.
So I'm going to go the red pickaxe. Get me another wood and cover over metal. It's metal.
So you got a wood and a metal.
Down there. And then I cover this over with a cube. Went from there to there. Get me another thingamajiggy. Oh, I've got 2 metal. I can get a weapon.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
I don't think I'll do that though. I will spend 2 mana crystals to activate the swap and thing for 2 other things.
Yeah. For 2 other different things. All done?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to go to there. I'm going to drop this cube off there. I'm going to get myself a mana crystal. I'm then going to harvest 2 areas. We'll harvest this area for 2 wood. And this area for 1 gold.
Oh, is that right? So that was bricks.
Or, well, I think
Yeah,
it's
gold
gold.
bricks.
It's sparkling.
Yeah, I thought.
So, and then I think I am going to do
Oh, the wood you
a
got.
mana action. We use wood to build settlements.
You do.
I don't want to build a settlement at this stage, I don't think.
I'm making a triangle in the wrong place.
Let's do an upgrade. So I'm going to spend 1 mana crystal. I'm going to spend 2 of this gold. We're going to upgrade 1 of these tiles. Now, what does the upgraded portal do? Ooh, 2 portals. Sure. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade the portal action. So that gets me 1 step up on that track.
Gosh. The maximum number of these you can have.
No, I don't think so. But they're not worth anything unless you fulfill them.
Yeah.
Sorry, building settlements.
Mhm.
That's the little pavilion symbol.
2 wood over here.
No. Building a settlement is this.
Spend a mana crystal.
Which
2
you-
wood.
Yeah.
So what does this symbol mean then?
I mean, you activate, you gain income from your settlement.
Oh, I see. Gain income. That's whatever's in there.
No, that's
Oh, it's this.
these. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
The more
So-
you built, the more you get.
So you've just done, have you, Paul?
I am done.
So just a question. In terms of mining and production, or whatever, do you have to have a person, or is
Yes.
the settlement sufficient?
Settlement is not sufficient.
Okay, I'm going to move
Yes,
to
you could upgrade
here,
the tile and then it.
Yeah.
which
That's
gives
the good thing about it.
well, me to put a cube in there, which gives me a crystal, which allows me to produce in 2 places.
Two places,
So
which
I'll
is there and there.
produce Here, which is another food
And 1 metal.
and one.
And that's it.
We seem to have run out of metal,
You've
chaps.
drained the land.
Time to move
Got
on.
loads of metal.
Now I could take a crystal action.
Could get weapons. Spend your metal.
That's what it's for.
It's 2 weapons, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, look at them cards.
Warmonger over there.
Is there other use for metal? Doesn't seem to be.
Yeah, that's what metal's for.
Okay. So yeah, all right. I'll do a 1 crystal action, spending 2 iron.
Any old iron.
To
Take 2 cards.
2 cards. Are they random 2 or a pick?
No, you pick. Put them in your hand.
Okay, well, while I'm doing that,
Yeah,
you can move on.
you can be going on.
I'll move here. Place a cube there. And burn iron to get gold and food. And then I'll do a crystal.
So the catapult has a deleted weapon on it. Do you know what that means?
I think it gets rid of the other players. Look. The slingshot, the Viking helmet, the composite bow, the warcraft, or the long spear. What have you got? The catapult.
Yep.
Might be from an expansion. So in the base game, there were 7 advanced weapon cards. How many do we have?
5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Okay. So it's. Let's have a look. Apply before any other effect. The effect of the player's weapon card or of the ancient civilization is ignored during this battle.
You have to spend metal to use
The
it.
strength and rewards are still counted. Now it just says apply before any other effect. The effect of the player's weapon card or the ancient civilization. I assume it means the other player's
Yeah.
weapon card.
Yeah,
Doesn't say that.
we don't say that.
I like ignore your opponent's strongest unit.
There's a typo on the card.
Yeah.
Wow.
Opponents.
Yeah. Okay. That's a shame. There are a number of typos on the cards and in the rulebook and stuff.
Okay, that's my go.
Have you done your go?
Yeah.
Right, portal anywhere. Yeah? Is that the idea?
Mm-hmm. Except for Atlantis.
What, those 2 are considered Atlantis?
Yeah.
So you can portal up here.
Yeah.
Too. Okay. Let's move over here. Let's portal a chap. And where is he going to go? He's going to go. Going to merrily go here. Hi.
Wait.
How's it going?
It's going cool.
What a lovely planet you have. And then let's have a look. What was... Gosh. two things. That's where I was going to save one for that. So I'm going to upgrade a thing. Ooh, yeah, oh, that one. Spend a thing. Oh, I want to do the other way around though. Okay, let's spend 2.
Mm-hmm.
Activate a blue place, which is going to be mining here and getting another wood.
Okay, simple as that.
Yep.
Right, my go.
Can I just say something? I just upgraded a tile
Okay,
by spending 2 gold.
so you didn't.
Should I
You should
have-
have advanced on here. Yeah.
Should I have also spent those resources?
On
You
the
should.
red one, yeah.
In which case, I'm not going to be doing that. I'll do
Yeah.
this one instead.
Because you pointed that out to Arthur when he said, "What do those icons mean?"
So I only go 1.
Okay.
Okay.
My go.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you were saying, I could do the mana action first, or I could
Upgrade.
complete a trade contract. So
Yeah.
at the start, it's not that beneficial, but
But you can upgrade and thing before you go there.
yeah.
Or put a settlement down before you.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'm gonna move here. I'm
Portal.
gonna put a thing in there. I'm double portal.
Double portal. So upgrade that
Double,
one.
double portal.
Got enough people.
So yeah, it's a thing. We'll use these two.
Yeah, so we've cleared out the space now.
So I'm gonna go over here.
Oh,
Steady on.
Hello.
one person was all right, but two.
And I'm also gonna go here.
You're doing 2 portals, yeah?
2 portals because it's an upgraded portal space. So that gets revealed.
Oh,
That gets revealed, which we're going to replace because that's a icon I don't understand.
All right, so the blue one's upgraded as well. That's it.
yeah,
Yeah, they all upgrade. Blue ones are free to upgrade though.
yeah.
Okay. So that's my main action done.
Spread himself thin. Let's kill him.
You spread yourself thin too.
Then
And you're nearer.
I'm
Which one you
going
do?
to
And you're sitting on one of my shrines. That is entirely unacceptable.
I am going to spend a mana crystal and 2 wood to build a settlement here. Then I'm going to fulfill the contract. No, so I'm not doing that.
Oh,
Not doing that. Hang on. That's a mana crystal
take your
back.
backsies.
Yeah. Don't think I want to do one of those.
Because you wouldn't have.
Oh, but I can fulfill them in any order.
Yeah.
So actually, I can do this next, and I'm going to fulfill this contract. So I do control the territory on that planet.
Not for long.
I spend a mana crystal, I spend a food, and I spend 2 wood to complete this trade contract.
Which gets you
Gets me 4 points,
off the mark.
2 trading commerce-y things.
It's really interesting.
gold?
because the board is going to run out of resources.
I can remove a cube.
Oh, I can move a cube.
It's
or
a move a cube. Yeah, it's move a cube. And that.
Which is get some gold.
Which I think is just get some gold, isn't it? Yeah. So get some gold. So I'm going to move a cube, and I'm going to move that one from there to there,
Getting you your gold.
which is going to unlock that. But that's interesting because I've done step
You've done that
3,
action already, yeah. So you
But,
won't-
I'm still in step 3.
Can you do both of those things?
Yeah, you can do both of those things. So that's done. And now I get to unlock this god. So that goes there.
Which god are you putting out?
This becomes that.
Okay, we're not.
Right. And I now choose one of these. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, if you looked at these, there's some fun things.
Okay, I'm going to play Rejugin. So whenever I perform a portal action, I gain a mana crystal and I move 1 space up on that.
Yeah, because you've got upgraded portal already.
I have. Right. Battle, no battle. Culture tokens, no culture tokens. I think that's it.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm going to go here. Put a cube in there. Gives me a crystal.
PG Cole has popped in to say hi.
Being very overwhelmed.
It's actually not that complicated.
I can mine
Yeah,
one space,
Yeah.
which is that one.
which gets you a food.
Another food.
It probably looks overwhelming because of the
So
amount of
stuff.
stuff, but actually it's not that complicated a game. It's fairly streamlined for a game of this sort of genre.
And then I can do a mana action.
Did I gain a crystal when I moved that to there?
I think you did.
Okay. Started with 2.
Did you spend any? Did you do a
Spent,
mana
I
action?
spent 1 to do that. Started with 2, 4, 6. I think we spent 1. Something
Okay,
like
let's see how this works then. So I'm going to spend. So which of the things to satisfy? Oh, satisfy contracts. This thing is it?
That costs.
Which is the third.
Yes.
Okay, so you have to do an action to. You can't do a mana action to do that. Okay. So I could do a blue action. I do want to do that.
Blurry.
Okay, so I spend 2 mana crystals
I think I had 2.
to do this one.
Movement.
2 movement.
Uh-huh.
1 movement. 2 movement.
Oh, hi.
Just visiting. Then ticks. Okay, so
Yeah.
I can satisfy this. This is the thing. I've got this right. This is where I satisfy.
Yeah, third part.
So this requires 4.
It looks like I didn't gain the crystal.
Okay.
Requires 4 fields thing.
4 foods.
So
Yeah.
I've got none of them left. So what do I get? A crystal.
Yep. And 2 people
2 people.
arrive at your settlement.
And 2 victory ones.
2 victory points. You are yellow.
And I have no idea what that is. So,
You move 2
on
spaces
the-
up on the commerce track.
2 commerce, please. And this requires me to have lots of people, right?
At the end of the game, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then we do anything special with this?
Flip it over.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, right. There's no fighting and there is no cultural
Okay.
appropriation. Oh, actually, it's interesting. There's no cultural appropriation going on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Move there. Put a crystal here. Cube there, which gets me a crystal. And that means I.
Later. Yeah. Not yet.
No, not yet.
Step 3.
So first of all, I can produce from 2 areas. Do I get that as well? The
Oh, you got that when you.
You got that when you flipped it
So
over.
that doesn't happen every time I activate it.
No.
Okay. So I will produce from here.
You get 1 food.
Get 1 food.
And you want to do on the gold one? 1 gold.
You
No.
did. You'd only get
No.
1 gold. And
No. And then I'm going to do the
Free portal.
free portal, which can be to here. Then, so that's my mana action. So now I get to do this, which is to swap that token for go there,
Uh-huh.
and it's going to be. Does that one go back to my supply?
Mhm.
Okay, it's going to be this one. Whenever I harvest food, I can also place a follower in one of my settlements.
did you mean to go there?
Um,
That's where the food
I
is.
think I probably did. And does a god count as 1 unit? when
It is
you're-
1 unit.
It's 1 unit,
Okay.
but that's
It's got a power of 2.
battle strength of 2.
That's the end of my go.
Alrighty. So, similar, and everyone's getting their mini gods out. I'm going to here, put a cube on here, getting a thingy jiggy, and grabbing one of these. Well, I think I'm over on the triangles at the moment, aren't I? So let's get yeah. Oh, a little bit.
That one, that was a bad idea.
So that's my main action thingy. Now I've got one crystal left, which is nice. So I will spend 2 wood, 1 crystal to put a settlement here.
Settlement.
Mm.
Of any consequence in combat?
Now I'm on to the last bit here, of which I will. I think it's for spending food. Go get my people, but I will whack this guy out.
Mm-hmm.
Goes up over here, and he's going over there with the settlement. Put him on there, give him a fella back. And it is Hera. Don't you know? If you place any number of followers, you place 1 additional follower.
Mm-hmm. You move up on something track.
I do, up on the shaky hands track.
Did you do yours, Pete, and you played your god?
Oh,
Cog
yeah,
track.
Cog me up.
Done.
Okay. So, not happy with where I've gone here. I regret my decisions.
Well, all of them.
Yeah.
Well, for your entire life.
So,
Who wins draws?
attacker.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've got 2 movement here, but I don't really have many people on the board to move 2 spaces.
What's your god's special ability? The only one you can possibly have? Can I see it?
Every time you place a number of followers, place an additional follower.
To breed like rabbits.
Yeah.
So I could do that first, but I don't actually have. Oh, I could do that.
Or is it whenever you take a follower's action, you place an addition? Well, trying to say you made 2 followers, you can put them in 2 different places. Is that when you get 4 followers?
No.
I don't think so.
Whenever place any number of followers, you place 1 additional.
Okay. That makes a bit more sense.
Right. So I'm going to go here, put in a cube here, get a crystal, and I'm going to move 2. So this one's going to move back here.
Back home.
This one's going to move here. Totally inefficient. But I now have a mana action. So now I know what I could have done. Yes. So let's spend 2 crystals to harvest. Let's only harvest 1. That seems really inefficient. Let's spend 3 to do a red action and harvest 2. So we'll harvest there,
Stealing all the resources
which
from the
gets
home
a
planet.
food. And then I'll harvest here, which gets a metal.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's it.
Done.
Yeah, that's me done.
Can you harvest using your settlement?
No.
Those city villagers too lazy.
PG Cole says the 4 smaller maps and the player boards look very similar. So the player boards are identical. There is no asymmetry on the player boards.
That's not strictly true because of the
That's
special-
tile.
Well, okay, yeah, but that's a tile. Yeah. But there's a slight variation here, only in what resources you produce. But other than that, yeah, they're slightly different.
Okay,
Right.
I'm going to go here
Mm-hmm.
My special ability allows me to
Move
redeploy
that.
this. And I think I'll put it anyway as far as I'm
Yeah.
concerned. So I'll
Yeah.
put it there, which gives me a
Getting you another crystal.
Oh, that's nice.
Um,
I can start plan things a bit better.
So we arrived here. I can produce in 2 places. I'll produce here, which is food.
Food.
I'll produce here, which is bricks. Oh, sorry, gold.
And gold.
Oh dear, the gold which you might nick is gone.
Gone.
Sorry about that. And then I could do. Ooh, we could have some fun. So worst case, if I lose the battle, these guys go back to here.
So how
which
do
is-
you do a combat? You have to move into the same
If
space.
I
Yeah,
move in
just,
here,
it happens in step 4.
if I move-
Adjacency.
Uh,
Or would it have to be in the same
no,
space?
you've got to be in the same space. Yeah.
Right. So if I move in here,
There'll be a battle.
there'll be a
It
battle.
does have to be the flag action.
No, that's domination.
Oh.
That's this.
All right.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just any old move.
So anyway, to recap. So let's say I move into those 2. That gives me 2 combat factors. He's got 2 combat factors. I can play a red card. He can play a blue
A
or
slingshot or a shield,
We
because
have
you
to
know what he's got.
we have to pay the cost. Oh, we all got the same.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Weapons are identical. You want to put your weapons face down so people can't see what you.
I'm going anyway.
So theoretically, the best card he could play is a 4, I think.
He could spend 2 resources to play a 4 strength.
Yeah, and I win draws.
You win draws.
Okay. So I'm spending 2 Ujima flips.
Yeah.
To do a move action.
Oh, he's going for it.
Bosh bosh.
I don't get anything bonuses from my settlement, I guess.
Nope.
And I am going to use. Oh, sorry. Now we
Well,
select.
we're still in your action, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah. So you've still got all of the other stuff to do. Oh no, you didn't. That was your
this
mana
is-
action.
This is a mana action.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you've still got step 3 to do.
Okay, but step 3 is this thing. I've got nothing I can do.
Okay. Now it's step 4. What I'm saying is the battle is not resolved immediately when you move
okay,
it.
that's a fair point. So now it's
So
battle.
you both play a card face down.
So
You
both
have to
play
play a
card
red
face
one or you lose, and you can play any, either red or blue. And you only pay the resources when you reveal the card. Do you want to put it
I know
here so we can see it?
I know it's going to play. It's going to be a slingshot.
Oh.
Shield.
Okay, so
So
I play
you
a
have to pay the
Ballista.
resources,
So I have to pay an iron.
and you have to pay metal. You pay any 2 resources. Right?
So as far as I can see, it's 6v6.
Yeah,
So I win.
you do.
This guy returns to.
What
Or
happens?
is he eliminated?
He's got him out.
So battle between 2 players. Apply the effect shown on the weapon card,
Done.
if any. For details, see page 14.
I presume this
So
thing only
the
affects
long-
the large gods, but
So the long shoot, I think you only get, when it says effects, I think it means not the bit at the bottom.
yeah, because some cards say
Yeah, like that.
you lose.
So whichever has the highest battle strength wins, attacker wins ties. The winning player takes the rewards shown on the bottom of the weapon card, which includes victory points and moving up on the war track.
Oh.
So war
2 points
track,
and
is
1
that
up on
right?
the war track.
Yellow.
Ah. Yeah, this symbol.
That's the major god.
Yeah, why is it different
Different from what?
than like the little god?
Because that's a minor god.
Is it 1 up on the water?
But it looks like an eyeball with 3 spikes on top.
Okay, so it's all gods then.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Two-
all
2 victory
gods are
points.
one.
So in which case, that's
You
what
get
I've got there.
No,
So I'm
it's not
definitely
that-
lost.
no, it's-
You definitely lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's all gods, not just major gods.
This is all gods.
It's all gods.
Yeah.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
destroyed.
Absolutely.
Now, what happens to him is the.
So the winning player takes the rewards. Yeah, the losing player returns all of their units to the capital, and they claim the rewards from certain weapon
Okay,
cards.
that's the capital.
It says they may also claim rewards from certain weapon cards.
Yeah, there's cards that say if you lose, you get something.
Right. And if they played an advanced weapon card, they get 1 metal as compensation. You didn't.
Nope.
So,
So does this blue ones go back to your hand?
blue ones always go back to your hand. Advanced weapons are gone.
Gone, is it? Okay.
That's it.
Not sure.
There's combat. That's how that works.
Get off my land.
But the settlement stays.
Settlement stays?
It's besieged. Settlements can't be destroyed.
Can you
So-
still put people on a besieged settlement? Summon people there?
No.
Okay.
Get off my land.
These symbols here, the difference between a red sword and a blue sword.
The red tile is harder to do.
Oh, okay.
So it's just the background colour.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go there.
I'd get him back for that.
Yeah, me.
I wouldn't stand for it. Go on, have him. Go on.
I don't know why you attack me and not Paul. I don't know.
You're next, Grogan.
What? But I'm just an innocent
Actually,
bystander.
You're less compelling because you've
Look
exhausted,
off the ancient civilization.
you've exhausted all the resources. I mean, the main logic there was
There's lots of resources, and he was going to.
Well, you say lots of resources. This map is going to be resource pretty quick.
Yeah. This is not a long game. This is like a 2-hour game. Once you know the game, it plays really quickly.
That's my go.
Okay. I'm going over there. You in there, getting 2 crystals. I can move 2. These badgers are moving over it.
And just a reminder, you can go anywhere.
Yes.
You don't have to go along a line. I always get
going on the lines.
Yeah.
Get stuff.
I always do that and forget that you can actually go anywhere.
Yeah, totally. And then my mana action is I'm going to do that. Spend 2 food. Get technically 4 people. Because I'll get a bonus one.
Wow,
A whole bunch of followers.
it's a lot of people.
So I was going to put them over there.
Mm-hmm.
I might as well whack them all in here.
Yeah, I know you're going to put them there. That's
I might
why
as well keep
I
one in here.
That's why I
So I
saved
can do
you.
that. I'll have to do that. No, I know enough. Okay.
You're done.
Need more resources.
So that's a bit rubbish. But means to an end. I'll go there. I'll put a cube there. I'll get a crystal. And I will gain a follower. Which has to go here.
Are you just going along in line then? Because you want to get your other god out.
Yeah. But now we have this. And I am going to spend that crystal. And I am going to spend 2 metal. And I am going to have a weapon.
So while you're choosing that, well,
Yeah.
Theoretically, there are things you could do after this point, having said that. Well, I mean, theoretically, in terms
Yeah. No, there isn't.
What does 9 do again?
9's the domination track. So count the number of territories you control, divide by 2, round down, and that's how far you move up.
Okay.
It's quite good for Pete, right now.
Okay, so I am going to move to here. I place a summoning cube there. I surrounded this Ujima flip, so I get to take one of these minor god chaps out of there. He replaces, or she replaces, an existing worker, is my understanding. I can now teleport someone, should I so wish. This place is pretty crap.
Yeah.
That's that. I need.
I think that would be a splendid place to go.
I was looking at that place.
Mm-hmm. It's all right. We got the old radioactive nuclear power plant was there. So
Oh, right. So, anyway, I've got sadly no crystals. So I guess I'm done at that point.
Okay. You haven't got any free mana actions then.
Bastard. I could have gone there.
could have. It's much nicer. It's green. Look at this. It's horrible.
Okay,
Barren and
Is that full out?
desert.
No.
Loads of mana.
How come you haven't got any crystals after? I've got 5. Moving 2.
English trash.
And then I will.
Oh, I have to select a power, don't I?
You did. Yeah, you should have done that when you summoned your minor god.
Only a
Look, I was
moment.
besieging my
Only a moment ago.
settlement.
I'm going to play. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm going to play. I'm going to play Bastard.
So pop it on.
Yeah.
You can overlap it over there.
Yeah.
Just to save a bit of space.
Yeah. Okay.
So you immediately move up 1 on the war track.
Oh.
And it has a coming into play effect. You don't want to play that one.
Change it.
Oh, this doesn't use any time. This
It's
uses
a now. It's an immediate.
Okay. Okay, this is a persistent effect.
Yeah, it's probably there. So 1 up on the war track for yellow. You pay one metal
Iron
less
less
when
when
playing
weapon
weapons. Wow. Okay.
Hint.
Look at him. Combat. You said there wasn't going to be any combat in this game.
There'll be no combat. If people
There's loads.
stick to their own territory. Stop invading them.
Yeah. I had to go there to do that thing.
Yeah, I wanted to do my thing as well.
Ah.
Spoiling it.
Yeah. Whose goes it? It's your go, I think.
Oh,
No, because Pete did his thing and then you did your thing. So
Okay.
Okay, that's me then. What was I going to do? I was going to do portaling. Like a thing in there. Portal somebody. I was going to portal.
Someone in. Get your territory. Shrine your.
Portal someone here. I
So
was
is
going
there any, do we know if there's any significance to a settlement being besieged?
you can't deploy followers there.
So you can't move off a planet. You can only portal off a planet.
Correct.
Correct.
That's how it works.
You can't
Yeah.
walk off planet. It's very. But if you've noticed, it's not flat Earth.
Yeah, how about?
No offence to flat Earthers listening.
Hey.
Now you're talking. That's fighting talk, that is.
I'm going to move here, which puts a cube on there. I am going to do a double portal. I gain a mana crystal whenever I do a portal action. So we can move two things. So I'm going to move this one off here.
Portal away!
And we're going to move to... Okay. What have we got here then? Let's go over here
Oi.
with this one.
How can you pretend to? Oh, it's
Upgraded.
Portal.
Yeah, let's get around to upgrading some of these things.
Right.
Oh my god, putting a field up.
So I have mana crystals. I am not going to do any of those, but I am going to have another one of these. And this will be this one, Fujin.
Huh?
So Fujin appears.
He's got an infinite ability as well.
Yeah, go on. I've made that. There you
Wow.
go. So other players cannot use a portal action to enter a territory that I control. They're all like contractions on cards and rulebooks. Anyway, I gain 2 domination for that, which gets me 2 points.
Oh, because he's got 2 on the bottom thing. I see.
So 2 points. Okay, done. I think I'm done.
Okay.
Did that. Yeah, did that. Yeah, we're good.
So I just want to recap fighting ancient civilizations. So I move in.
Yep.
I play a card, which has to be a red
And
card.
then you flip it over.
Does this thing play a card?
No.
Excellent. Right. So I am moving.
Well, it depends what's on the other side.
All right. Like that level of excitement to come. So I move that to there.
Yeah.
What am I talking about? Yeah. I move that to there. That gets a yellow crystal thingy. Gives me a green crystal. This allows me to move 2 units.
Mhm.
2 units move into here. Do I want to do this?
Just out of interest for those people that are watching, I don't know how many people we have watching. Let us know in the chat if you have this game, if you've played this game. Yeah, just let us know.
Actually, I'm not going to do that. So we'll instead move back to here. Because I crossed over a thing, I can move that to there.
Which got you the crystal. Yeah.
I assume you still get your
I'll
card.
mine
It's already
twice.
out.
So I mine 2 places. I'll mine this place.
Get 3 food.
Get 3 food and I blank out 1.
Does he count as 2 then?
3. Yes, he does.
I
And
thought he only counts 2 for combat.
no, he counts.
Battle strength of 2. Or strength of 2.
He's
Well,
strength.
for mining as well.
So strength of 2. Yeah.
For digging up
Yeah.
food.
And in fact, the
Okay.
Egyptian god even has a way of making him count there's more than that for food. But anyway, ignore it. And I mine this place, which is a food.
Another food. Loads of food.
God. Food coming out of his.
Well, I think the food's important to ancient civilizations.
Nah.
Don't need to eat. Not when you got gods. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I could theoretically spend that crystal. I've got any wood.
Nobody in the chat has played it. Excellent. Right, there you go.
So this will give me people.
Yes.
3 people.
Yeah. 3
So I
followers.
haven't got 2 crystals, so that's irrelevant.
It's only 1 crystal. It's 1 crystal and 2 food.
So I could get 3 people. I've got any gold? I do have gold. What does that do?
It upgrades one of the
Flips
one
up
of the
top.
tiles.
Red or blue or any?
Red, but
Okay,
you have
well-
to spend the ingredients.
Yeah. Red ones cost more.
Ah, yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll do an upgrade. So I'll spend a crystal and 2
2 gold.
gold.
Flip a tile over,
Flip a tile over.
and that will get you one of those.
So does it? Okay.
Unless you're flipping a red one. If you flip a red one, it'll get you 2.
What's that one do?
That's gain income from your settlements.
Which is that thing, yeah. And I've got no settlements. So that's-
PG Cole hasn't played it.
no, I think I'll upgrade a blue one. I want to upgrade this one. And it's got a cog on the bottom.
I did. That's what I did.
Oh, okay. And then I'm done.
Nice.
Okay.
Combo wombo.
I'll go here. I'll produce from 2.
Mike's in. Can't decide if he's going to pull the trigger on this one.
2 gold.
It's probably expensive. I'm guessing it's an expensive game. I don't quite know because there's a lot of stuff and it has minis in it. But this game isn't what I thought it was going to be from the look of it. It looked like it was going to be this epic 4 or 5 hour game, and it's actually very streamlined down to, fairly.
So
Action
I'm
efficient.
going to have a rules question.
Okay.
Wait, oh my god. So you're not limited to moving one space, right?
You can move to any action tile other than the one that you're on. So you have to move to a different tile.
And you have to follow a route.
You can move to any tile
But is it
other than one that you're on.
My question is, if I move that to here via that route,
No, your ability only works when you go over a line.
so
That's already got a cube on it.
Yeah. If you pick it up and move it there, that's not following a route.
Okay.
So it's only moved to an
that's a
ejection
shame
tile.
because that'd be quite nice.
Done?
Yes.
What did you do?
Load the stuff.
I just produced from 2 areas. Because of my god, I got an extra guy. And then I upgraded the tile.
Did you get the
Got the thing. Yeah.
got the cog?
And I got
Right.
the cog
Nice.
all clogged up. Cogtastic.
Yeah, I need another crystal.
That's my go.
Cool.
While you're thinking, I am gonna. I think the you just passed me that big black remote control.
That one.
Yeah, I'm going to turn on the other camera.
Stuff. No, but I could-
Because the overhead camera is not showing off the minis of this game.
Right. Let's go here and move 3 people.
Free movement. Boom.
It's a shame I only have 1 crystal and not be able to afford anything at the moment. Done.
I am not going to go to an adjacent space. Well, no, actually, I am. Yeah, I am. I'm going to harvest 2 places. So we harvest here, I get metal, and then we're going to harvest over here. I'm going to gain 3 food.
Yum, yum, yum.
Nom, nom, nom.
2 samurai.
And then I am going to spend 1 crystal and 2 food. I have 3 followers, which all appear here, because this is the only settlement.
Uh-huh.
Having more than one settlement is vastly overrated. I seem to sort of capture one. But
Think that is
Mine still.
I don't dispute
My
your
banners are
I don't
still on it.
I don't dispute your ownership at all. Seriously.
I think
You
that's
have it
me
back
done.
as
Right.
soon as I've
Let's see
exhausted.
what random angle we've got. Here we go. There you go. We've got all these people. So,
Yeah.
yeah, the minis are quite nice.
Load of green people there.
And the settlements are themed differently
Yeah.
depending on what faction they are. So
All right, so is it my go? Because you just done a go.
Yeah.
So
Did.
I shall move to here. Special ability lets me move this. I shall move it there. It gives me a crystal. Oops. Now I understand this to be I get a pact.
correct.
Yeah.
Commercial
And
agreement.
that's Paul, is it?
That
Yep.
is, you're going to be on my planet.
You are.
Another stack of stuff. Okay. And I get a stack of stuff back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll take that one. Anyway, am I going to spend that crystal? I could upgrade. Out of got iron. I like iron. Trees. Never heard of them. Food. Get 3 more people. Maybe I should do that. Can I put them there? No.
No.
What's food for? Okay. Yeah, I'll spend that crystal to do the crystal action, spend 2 food.
Get 3 new people, 3 new followers.
Don't they all have to go there?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Nice.
I'll move to there. It's adjacent, but I don't get to place a queue because I've already got one.
Just
It's
take
very inefficient.
2 different resources.
I'll take one of those and one of those. Then I'll do my thingy action, which would be to
More people.
do my free
Portal.
portal. Which will be to go here.
Portal next door.
I could have just walked
You could have walked, but
out of the
Why
garden
walk?
and into the lane, but I just decided to teleport there instead. And I think that's my go.
Cool. I'm going over to here to mine 2 different places. It's going to be 2 lots of gold and 3 lots of tree. Tar. Then I'm not going to do one of these because I'm going to complete that instead, spending that and 2 trees, which allows me to do a thingy.
yeah, is it any thingy?
Looks like any blue thingy because it's blue.
Just thought of blinding them.
Yeah, if it looks blue, then it's blue.
Which is going to be nothing like that, are they? It's a shame. Which is going to be portal. I'm going to portal this guy over here.
Okay, all done?
Yep.
Right,
No, that doesn't quite work.
so I'm going to
Have a
move
blinding move.
to here. I'm going to spend a food to gain a wood and a gold using that. And I will then spend a crystal and 2 wood to build Kleinen settlement in
Center.
South Africa. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. I'm doing the actions in completely the wrong order, but that's fine.
Okay, I am moving to here. Let's cross that, so I can move that to there. That completes the circle.
Yeah, that'll be step
That.
3.
Oh, sorry.
Doesn't happen just yet.
Do I put this in there or
Not yet.
not
Not,
yet?
not quite yet.
Doesn't happen until you finish your.
Okay, good, because I don't want to do it immediately. Right, so I've surrounded that, but I haven't taken the thing yet. I'm taking this action.
4 movement.
4 movements. So I'm going to go 1, 2.
Why are your gods all pointing in different directions?
They're rebels.
3.
Oh, fight.
5, 5, 5.
Ooh.
4.
You think that God on his own is going to be able to defeat that ancient civilization?
He's max strength 5, right? Is that what that means?
Yeah,
But with ability on the other
there
side.
might be something on the other side.
I'll live with that excitement if it comes.
Yeah.
What's the next step?
Step 2, mana action. You don't have any mana. Step 3, additional actions. This thing. So that's where you get your new
god.
summon God thingy.
Oh, it still doesn't
That's where you
work.
get godded up.
Still doesn't work. I was hoping to pick up this crystal and then use it. But anyway. Well, okay, I'll play this one. It's pathetic, I know.
Cyrus.
Osiris. Strength 1, +1 when you harvest. So,
I see.
I guess. Okay, so additional actions done.
Mm-hmm. Combat.
Actually, completing this is an additional action, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
So I'd require food, which I've got, and a wood, which I've got, and 2 of anything, which could be food. That will give me a crystal.
So you can do it.
Yeah, okay, why not? Yeah, so I spend all that. So, oh, except I need to keep my metal back, don't I? No, that's fine. It's not spending metal. So 1, 2, and 2 more. Then I get a crystal. I get 2 moves.
There you go. Send another one in.
When are you?
Yeah.
That's before. That's after combat, though, isn't it? Oh no, that's that, isn't it?
Yeah, he's doing it in step
Which is
3.
Step 3. Yeah, cool.
I could do 2 moves being that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get 3 BP.
3 BPs.
Yellow, I think.
And move up how many on the commerce track?
2.
2.
Nice.
That's
Have
done.
that done.
That was additional actions done. So now we're
Combat.
Right.
Play card.
Play a card. Much excitement. So 1 less when playing red cards. I have to play red cards, so that'll be pretty simple.
And reveal.
3. Making 5, I believe.
Yeah. And then reveal the ancient civilization token.
5. So it's a draw.
So you win.
I win. Now what happens? I get
So
these
you get
rewards.
all of those rewards and all of these rewards.
So I get 3 more points. Being
Yeah.
yellow. 1, 2, 3.
Another one up on the war track.
Yeah.
You get 2 metal and a food.
2 metal. Food, which I need. Okay. And
That's
then
gone. That goes back there. And then in step 5 of your turn, you get all of those culture
Well,
rewards.
that was what I was aiming for. So
Yeah.
this is another
It's a mana crystal.
crystal. This goes away,
Yeah.
presumably. And this, is that gain another pack?
I think it's another commerce pact. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't control at least one territory. No, that's what I went over there for.
Mm-hmm.
We're evaluating these. I'll take this one, as I don't need to be anywhere in particular to do it.
Big turn.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
It was a blinding turn. Oh, cool.
I don't know. But
Thank you. Carry on.
Zeus's ability is lame.
so I take back all my trash talk after you.
You say that now.
Right, I'm going to move to.
Oh, when this thing
Yeah.
has moved.
Yes. It's just the what it's
Get 3
Well,
movements.
it's particularly confusing with this race because I might move something away and then have I done that? Have I done that? Yes, I think it's actually surprisingly important.
And teleport.
God, you must think I planned it. I know when it's moving there as
I
well.
was going to go fight the lanterns.
Yeah, I've done all this. I'm having fun. I'm going to come last. But
To there with my 3 action. And that's the end of my go. Not quite as blinding as Arthur's was.
No, it's going to be my quiet turn as well. So go over there, whack a cube in. Get stuff from one place, which is going to be over here.
So you get
Two
two metal.
metal. I then spend the crystal I got
Well,
to get two weapons.
I've finished it as well now.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, that's not true. Then.
Get two weapons. I'm going to choose a weapon, so I'm job done.
Okay, and it's there. 3 movement points. And I go 1. And I go 2. And I'm going to go 3. Then I don't have any of this stuff. I don't have any of that stuff. And I don't have any of that stuff. So that's me done.
Okay, so I move to here, putting a tube in there, give me 2 crystals. And then I get to do my special thing, which is farms times shrines.
Food for every shrine that you've got.
1,
2, you've got 3.
3.
3 food.
3 food. 2, 3. Then I get to pick up to spend some of these wonderful things. Yes, I'm gonna spend a crystal to get I've got 2 on. To get 2 more combat cards because they seem to be rather useful. And then, so I'm gonna. You mind if I pick this at the end because I can complete my turn by doing this.
Which gets you another one.
Yeah, okay.
Well, no, that's fine. Because you'll then get 3 weapons.
Yeah, all right. So I'll complete this by spending a thing, an iron, and another thing. That gives me another card. So I'm going to
Yeah,
get
you're
3
careful
cards.
because you just flip that over to the tent side.
I don't think there's any danger of that.
Inside.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm actually going to end up with 3 cards, is that right?
Yeah.
Then I get 2
2
victory
points.
points.
And another 1 up on the commerce track.
Completing them nicely.
Then I get 3 cards, and you may as well count
Okay, I'm
3
gonna move to
weapons.
there,
red one.
3
and I'm
weapons.
going to
Mhm.
harvest.
2 because he bought
Did
2
that.
and then he got a commerce pact
Oh,
for buying weapons from North Korea.
oof.
That's going to be one of them for sure. That's going to be one of them for sure.
So the weapons that were included in the base game, everybody's got exactly the same. But I seem to have one which I think is unique to me.
Oh. Samurai sword.
Well, it's a katana.
Yeah.
So I assume not everybody has that.
One would like to think.
So I assume that you've each got a weapon,
Well, I've got a dagger, a warhammer, a catapult, a composite bow, a ballista.
a composite bow would be the Egyptians.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have picked that. Too late.
I wonder what mine is then.
Oh yeah, that is quite good actually.
You could have a symbol on it, wouldn't you?
That is really good. I should have picked that. I did look at that before. I thought it was quite good. And didn't pick it. Well, I may come last, but I'm enjoying myself.
I don't think you're going to come last.
You're doing quite well.
I'm not concentrating on victory points at all.
What a victory points, look.
You've
You see, you've
got some.
got 12, we've got that. 0.
Right, now I
Right,
can
you
do
know.
this. Spend
Come at me now, you bastards! I've got 3 red cards
iron,
and my blue card.
food, and 2 wood. Now that allows me to place a settlement.
That is place of settlement.
And
Taking over the middle.
Get a
Yeah.
weapon.
is that 1 weapon or
One weapon.
just 1?
Just 1 weapon. Yeah.
Hang on a
Yeah,
minute,
'cause that's got 2
Isn't
on
this
it.
world supposed to be shared amongst us?
And 2 on the
Yeah.
commerce.
And that flips over.
Flips
that's
over.
That's the end of my go.
No
Right.
battling, no gaining culture. Okay.
Right.
Right.
I'm going to be moving. I'll go for this movement over here. 2 movement. In I go.
Is it? He's going in.
I'm going in now. I've got
Do
a
all
combat
your
card.
other steps. You got any other steps first?
Well, I've got no crystals,
Okay.
so no.
Right. Off you go then. What are you going to play?
I'm going to play. Because they're worth 2, aren't they? So that's 3. I'm going to play double axe.
So you have to spend the metal for that.
Think.
Okay. Flip it over.
I'm at 6.
Against 4. You
Right.
win.
Hurrah! Get that.
So you get a gold, you
Get
get
that.
food, you get 2 up on the war track, you get 3 points, and your double axe breaks.
Do I get this?
In step 5 of your turn, yes.
Which is
That should be revealed immediately.
Oh, should be knowledge, isn't
Yeah.
it?
So
I
step
don't
5
get
of
that
your
one, do I?
turn,
But I do get that one
you get a weapon.
because I need to go with those 2.
Yeah.
Get a weapon.
And you're done?
Yep.
I'm going to go here, place a cube, I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to gain income from my settlements. So I get 2 followers. Followers here. I can't do a mana action, but ding ding ding, hello.
Whoa, big god.
So
Well, that focuses the mind, doesn't it?
Yeah, how did you get all the way around there?
right, so Amaterasu, or Tiramisu as we're going to call her,
Yeah.
she comes into play. She gets 2 points on the domination track. She gets me 2 points, and 1 up on each of the other ones. So 1 on there,
Yeah.
1 on there. Everybody's is the same. And now, as a mana action, I can gain 1 mana crystal. And as an additional action, I can move my pawn of 1 step. They really should have got an English editor to write these. As an additional action, you can move your pawn of 1 step without placing the cube. Yeah. So I guess you
What?
can. Yeah. So it's an additional action. Yeah. I think I know what it means. It's just badly
You
written.
can move it without placing a cube, but why would you want to do that?
To set yourself up for moving to somewhere on the subsequent turn.
Okay, yeah,
Yes.
gotcha. Yeah.
It is explained a bit more. Yeah, move your action pawn to an adjacent action tile. Do not take the action or place a summoning cube. So basically, I get an extra movement point. Okay. Right. So what did I do? I moved.
God.
I got my 2 followers. I got the thing. No battle. No culture tiles. So we're done.
So this one here is that the dominate action?
That's dominate. So it's based on this.
Yeah.
So you count the number of regions that you control, which is 7.
7?
Divided by, so you'd move 3 up. You'd move 3 spaces up on the domination track.
Might be worth doing. So I go here.
Yep.
And place a. Well, there you go. Place one of these there. I get 2 crystals. I've got crystals coming out my ears, isn't it?
Yeah, haven't I?
And so I've been moved. I've been moved, and no, I've not been moved.
Divided by 3, is it?
2.
Divided by 2.
So 2 hexes on there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Then I can spend some crystals, and I would like to do a blue or a red action. Ah, there isn't a red action. That's the thing I want to do. In that case, I'll do a blue action, which costs 2 crystals. I shall do a teleporting action. Bosh.
Yeah,
we're just on holiday.
Finish.
Yeah. Oh, so no, well, I've done that, haven't I?
That should be revealed?
I've done that.
That should have been revealed, yes. Should that?
Yeah, because I picked up an extra card, didn't I? Yeah.
Oh. Resource of your choice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, done.
I feel things aren't going very well for the Reds.
I'm just going to go there. Teleport a unit.
You cannot teleport into a territory I control.
What made you think I was going to do
I'm
that?
just saying you can't. Because a lot of people don't realise you can teleport directly to where somebody else is.
Yeah, but it's just one person, isn't it?
And then that would be my.
Unless you
Okay,
do
so
one,
it's a special rule for you that you cannot.
Unless you
Okay, that's the end of my go.
Because of
You're
that.
done.
Okay, okay.
I'm moving over
I thought you were
here,
saying it was a general rule
No.
Keep
Special rule for
down.
me.
getting a.
because we're special. Yeah.
So 2 points, hurrah!
Hey!
And 2 people.
2 peeps. All done?
I should have got a crystal. I've got a crystal to spend, so I'm going to upgrade something, I think. Spending 2 gold, 'cause I got the golds. And a flipper jobbo. Might be the portal one. Done.
Right. I'm going to try and use my abilities somehow in a fancy way. I don't really understand.
If you had some mana crystals, it'd be good.
So, I can do my additional actions first. Right. This is where it works.
Because of your big gold.
Because of my... Yeah. So I'm going to do my additional actions first. And as an additional action, I can move that to an adjacent space without placing a cube or getting the thing.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to actually do my main action. And I'm going to move to here, which gets me 2 crystals.
Uh-huh.
And then that is to take a commercial pact, and I'm going to take. There was one that I thought of, which is going to be that one. So I take that. That gets replaced by a new one. Then I've got my mana action. Right. And I'm going to spend a mana crystal and 2 gold to flip that tile over, which gets me 1 up on here.
That tile that I killed.
Yeah.
Can I have it?
You want it?
Yeah.
Why do you want it? That one? Right. Okay, so I did that, done that, I did that to flip that over. There's no battling, and then at the end of my turn I'm going to complete this because it's my own commercial pact, but I'm here so I can. So it's one of them. I got no resources whatsoever, but I get 2 followers, which I will pop. One on there. And 1 on here. I get 2 points. And I get 1 on there. That's my go done.
Okay, I am going
Right.
to go here, crossing there, which allows me to put a cube in, gives me a crystal. This allows me to trade, I think. I can get rid of a thing, like food, replace it with 2 other things.
2 different things, yeah.
Metal and wood. I can then do a crystal action, which is going to be production, I think. Where's the good... Oh, what's the production gone? This one, isn't it? So I can, so I can spend 3 crystals to do a double production. So that means I pick 2 places. Now, if I pick this place,
You get 1 wood and
because
1 thing's covered over.
because Osiris says I have strength.
You get strength from wood, you get 2.
Harvesting, I get 2.
Get 2 wood from there.
And then the second production site, I think, is. Oh, I could do that metal thing before it goes away.
You get metal.
Yeah, there's nothing else going on.
Okay. To that. Nearly get 2 people.
And 2 points.
And 2 points, Ray. And then free action. Three crystals gets me
Do a red.
3 crystals to do a red thing,
to do any red thing.
except for one you're wrong.
Two crystals to do any. Oh, okay, let's do that. 2 crystals. Not done that before. 2 crystals to do this one, which is to produce.
Harvest in 2 territories,
Yeah, so I'm going to produce from this one.
which gets
Gets
you
me
2 metal.
And
Some food down here if you wanted it.
Which gets you a bonus as well. That.
I haven't got any followers left, so.
Oh, all your followers are out.
But I will
Oh,
do
wow.
that one. I'll have another
You
wood.
get 1 wood.
Okay.
And that is the end of my go.
Alrighty. Going here. Getting a cube, which is going to get my god
Mm-hmm.
bloke in a mo, but I portal twice. So I'm going to do that. Yay. So
So who's
normally,
looking very unimpressed.
it's the other way around. So that's that. I'll get that. Do that.
I read that from similar.
I can't do that anyway because it's over there. So we've got no crystals, got no jobbos, not a combat.
Not much player combat going on in this game.
Well, we've seen some.
We've seen a bit, but
Not,
you all done?
It's not.
Yep.
I mean, it's not conducive. I mean,
Well-
Rick and I spent all our time fighting.
yeah.
You guys have run away with the game. So quite
I'll
sensible.
move there. I get 2 of these.
I just wanted to try and use his ability
And I have
to
2
get the
areas.
culture tokens.
Yeah.
But I have to have a territory, so therefore I have to be where people are.
You do.
Yeah.
But then they'll just got killed before you even
It's
worked.
okay. I haven't taken any offence.
It's very.
It's very simple. Eradicate your.
And then I am going to.
Oh, wait a minute. I need to get a god out, didn't I? Need to do, sorry. So I was just going to put that there. That makes complete difference to your thing, possibly.
Nope.
The god
No,
out.
he was talking about combat.
Yeah. Did you go on?
That's the god.
Oh, that's what it does when it comes in.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. So. Yeah. Thinking. Let's do it.
He is fighting.
Yeah, but not where you think.
I have no idea where you're going.
So I've not done a mana action yet. So I am going to spend 2 blue crystals to do that, and I'm going to double portal. And whenever I portal, I get a crystal back.
Double portal 2 people.
No, it's not common. Oh, it is common.
I know I should have gone there last time. I was going to do that.
Was it?
Well, because for every ancient civilization you've conquered. But I wanted that going out.
There's a couple here.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit far
There's
away.
another one over here.
So that was my mana action.
I think Peter's got a lock on the Atlanteans.
I don't think I'm going to do that ability.
'Cause I think
No,
you've got
I'm
something
not.
in there.
So now we do battle. So I play the short bow.
Yeah. You've got your god, super god.
That's all I've got.
So you're already at 4, aren't you?
So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So I use my short bow to defeat the ancient civilization. I gain
They are no more.
3 points. 1 up the war track.
Bloody hell.
And
Right.
2 mana crystals. That goes there. That goes there.
I should have got 3 points, really, shouldn't I?
if you won the fight,
I did, didn't I? I beat the.
and that should go to your discard pile.
Yeah. I was like, you just got 3 points for that.
And
I didn't
then
do
we
that.
both get 3 points for this. So this culture tile is now surrounded.
Okay.
So we both get 3 points.
Because I get it.
Well, you would have got it even if you weren't there, because you were on the planet.
Good old
No,
ability.
that's me.
And that's it.
Much as I would like the 3 points. Me, yeah.
What about this one?
Oh yeah, that's surrounded as well.
So I get that one.
So you get it,
Yeah.
and you get it because you're there. Right, I forgot about this.
Finally, Zeus's abilities kicked in.
So it's a commercial pact and a mana crystal.
So
what
what order?
It's done current player and clockwise, I think.
The mana crystal's easy, just take
Yeah.
the crystal.
So, right. Wow.
Finally, Zeus has done something.
Which one of them do I want? That one. That gets replenished. Arthur, which one do you want? D says, hearing all those accents runs the theme for Star Cops in your head.
Our
Right?
accents.
I don't even know what Star Cops is.
You don't know Star Cops?
No.
I loved it. It's a
Me
TV
neither.
show from the 80s.
I'm probably too old.
British TV show.
Children's Code, obviously.
No.
Oh, no. Okay.
No. Realistic sci-fi.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I had it on DVD. When it eventually got released on DVD. Loved it.
Holy metal.
What about YouTube?
Metal.
It's probably on YouTube. Look it up. If you're thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Yeah. 80s TV show Star Cops. Yeah, all episodes are free on YouTube. There you go. It's very dated. I'll tell you that. It is very dated.
Is it worse than Blink 7 or
It's on the same.
Space 1999?
It's better than that. It's,
It's a
Oh.
low bar.
yeah.
Can I choose a different one?
Yep.
Not the one that came out.
Yeah, if you want.
That one didn't come out, did it? I was going to say,
No.
I've got one there, haven't I?
You are on my planet. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
The one I
Arthur, you go.
Hurrah. Right. I am moving to here. I get to move
You
this
move that cube.
to there, giving me
Have a crystal.
crystal.
So you are in 8 areas. So you move 4 spaces up the domination drive. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Positive
Getting
points.
2 points.
Take that now?
Yep.
I can do a crystal action.
I've got that.
So I probably should. I'm going to do this crystal action. So spend a crystal and 2 wood to build a settlement. At least I think that's what that is. My first settlement.
Okay.
Why? I don't think.
Love a good murder.
Oh, I could potentially finish
Yeah.
this.
Is that what happened?
There was murders in Star Cops.
Were
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, so I'll do this. So we do this in the right order. Done the crystal actions now. These spend a food and 2 other things. Don't spend food. I get a crystal. I get another pact, 2 victory points, and wait, what's the difference in these 2?
That is one of those. It's not take a commercial. Well, no, it did take a commercial pact and get a commerce.
Okay, so I get
Thing.
a commerce as well.
Yeah.
And take a commercial pact. Right, okay, good. Pact.
It's replenished.
Right, so is that me done? I guess that is me done. There's no fighting, no culture.
Okay. Well, I'm going to move to there.
Movement time.
Move 3.
Here we go.
And
This is it's a big bundle, this one.
Yeah, but one of them's going to turn into a greater god before the fight.
Oh, yeah.
I can't portal in there, can I?
No.
Didn't think so.
I think possibly that's what that means. Maybe?
Yeah, no portal. Yeah.
Also, I can't move from there to there. There's a white
No.
blind in the Houston.
Fortunately, you flanked both positions.
Yes. Okay. So I haven't got a crystal.
You got a red weapon.
I do have a red weapon.
Okay.
I could use. Oh, but I need to use the metal to activate the weapon, probably. So I just want to use my. Can't use my. I got loads of food, but I can't use it because I've
No.
run out of guys. Can I move them from one place to another using this, or can I just?
No, I don't believe so.
No.
No, you just generate in a minute.
So I've run out of all my other resources, pretty much. Mind you, I can bring another.
Yeah.
I've got a settlement there. Not until
You don't control it yet.
Not until I've beaten the Gribblies that are in there. I don't want to waste my. Let's just move.
Yeah, you just put another settlement on.
I haven't got
Settlements are going to get you points at the end of the game.
I haven't got the money to do settlement.
You got 2 wood.
Oh, it's wood, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Of course it is. Settlements get me money at the end for.
Well, they get you points at the end based on this
Points.
track.
Okay. Which I'm.
Languishing
Yeah.
hero.
But you're going to
Yeah, but you're going to move up in a minute, I think.
I'll sit tight for a second.
Okay.
I'm not going to use. I could move. I could teleport one.
around somewhere.
Yeah, around somewhere. But I won't. Into there. Okay, and then it's. Can I do
step
any
3.
of these?
Yes.
I'll take
Here we are.
that and put figures.
Quetzalcoatl's turned up.
Big boy.
So what happens when Quetzalcoatl arrives?
As an additional action, I can perform one portal action. I get 2 of these,
2 domination and 1 each of everything
one
else.
each of everything else.
So, as a mana action and as an additional action, you can
Yeah.
portal around.
Wow. Okay.
So it's combat. Does that get?
Yeah.
I
You play a card.
play a card. So far, I'm worth what?
5.
So he's worth 3.
He's worth 3.
And those are worth 2 each.
Yeah, and you're fighting against between 6 and 9.
Up 1 turn behind.
6 and 8, isn't it?
6 and 8. Can't know. Those blue weapons technically should be in your hand as well.
Oh.
You can't play them now, but if you're fighting against somebody else,
Yeah, you
they
must play
should be in your hand.
Decks mixed up. Yes. So I'll commit to playing that one.
So, right. Okay. Reveal.
I reveal that.
Yeah.
That costs the metal.
Costs
So
me a
what?
metal.
What? A Maka
Yeah.
Hoochie.
So that's worth 6.
Yeah.
They were slaughtered.
So you beat them. So you gain either a metal or a food.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And that, and that.
And that, and the point.
Yeah.
Up the track.
And your followers have strength too.
So
Yeah.
it was all
So, yeah, that's your special weapon.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think I won that.
handsomely.
And I get a victory point. It's.
Okay.
And what was the stuff that I got from that? I've already had that.
That's what we're about to have a look at.
them, Dave, and you've got that one's going to get revealed.
So take the 3 artifacts.
You get one of that. You get
Ooh.
that one.
Let's hope he
That
doesn't.
goes back into.
Let's hope he doesn't get one of those.
That's
Choose
the
one to
card.
keep.
This is where we've.
Choose one to keep.
Yeah. And if you don't know what they do, then I guess look them up in the book somewhere. But I think I might have mixed expansion ones in.
There's only 3 though.
Yeah, but there's like
Oh.
4 more over here. So I'm hoping that the cards are self-explanatory, but based on some of the errors on some of the other cards, I'm not confident.
They are. They're just not as good as I was expecting them to be.
Okay.
Gain 2 food.
Is it used now? Or?
No.
Is it secret?
It's secret.
Does it say on it? So it says
It tells you when you use them in the same way that other things.
appendix on page 16.
So, for example, when you get a god, it's got an
Artifacts.
infinity or a.
So there are 4
Oh,
types.
this kind of symbol.
There's a permanent effect once
Yeah.
they come into play. There's ones that can be used as a mana action. There's ones that's used on your turn as an additional action. And there's artifacts that have an effect at the end of the game. But it doesn't say.
Are they?
If you have to
Open
disclose
that.
them.
So let's just have a look. Take the rewards shown. Yeah. Take the 3 artifact cards. Choose one to keep next to your action board. I think it's face up.
All right, face up. At the end, I'm just going to get the opportunity to move 2 of those up by 1 space each.
Okay,
Which
so
is a bit
that's an end of game.
Underwhelming.
If you have not crossed the lightning line on the domination track, you may not use this to cross into the ×5 space on the development track. Right. There is a rule which I've just remembered,
Yeah, there's a lightning bolt.
and I've been
What's
wondering
special
why
about
this is here. You cannot get to the end of one of these tracks unless you have gone past
Only
the
matches
lightning
me.
on that track.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So that was combat.
Well done. Step 5, culture tokens. Yes.
Yeah.
So you two get a resource of your choice,
All right.
and that should be revealed.
I like forest thinking.
Okay.
Okay. Job done.
Here we go.
So do that one.
Now the significance of the shrine tokens symbols here.
Something's
It
chaos
boosts-
shrine. So
It boosts action number 7, and it's also points at the end of the game for that track.
Do this. 2 points. 2 people. Then I've got a token, so I can food to put more people out. More people is a bit crazy. Yeah. Now I'll save my thing. I will complete this now at the end on step 3.
Mhm.
So it's food, a wood, and the gold. Which allows me to portal somebody. Do a portal. To there.
And take a commercial
And take
Pact.
a commercial pact.
and get 3 points. And
Sorry,
one space
you're
up.
going to be on
the
next
common
flight
track.
to Rwanda now.
Move that up for me, so and a commercial pact. So I could potentially get one that I could do because I'm still in that stage.
Actually, you can only do one.
I can only do one.
Yeah, you can only do one of each of those.
have you seen that clip from Question Time where the chap was asked about Congolese people being sent to Rwanda or something?
I didn't know that Congo and Rwanda were different countries. Yeah. Sometimes it's embarrassing to be British, isn't
I
it?
was gonna
So I don't know if he was the. I don't know which ministry he was. If he was the minister responsible for this stuff, I think he ought to.
I'm over
If he
there
wasn't,
now, aren't I?
then-
Gets replenished. You all done?
Yep.
So, yeah, it's really interesting with me being able to do things in. But it's just 1, 2, and 3 that I can do in any order.
Oh, okay.
Not everything. So I can't go do a battle and yeah. But currently I'm in 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm in six areas on the board. I can't do that because of that. I can't do that because of that. So I'm just going to move to here. I've only got 2 cubes left, just so everybody knows.
Time is growing.
2 crystals. I'm doing the domination action. I'm in 6 regions, which means I gain 1, 2, 3.
You're over the lightning.
Over the lightning. But I haven't done a mana action yet, and I am very probably going to, because I've got stuff and lots of things and stuff. So, yeah. I don't know. Don't know which ones to upgrade. Can't upgrade that. Can't upgrade that. Can't do that. Need to be doing that next. So I think I'm going to spend 3. Expensive. 3 crystals.
To do a red action.
No, let's make it 2. I'll spend 2 crystals to do a blue action, and it's going to be that one. and I'm going to mine here.
Get a
Which
metal.
gets me 1 metal, and I'm going to mine here. That gets me
2 gold.
2 gold.
Mm-hmm. You've got loads of crystals anyway.
I do.
You're swimming in them.
Right. So that's my mana action. Additional action, I'm going to fulfill this. So
Oh, nice.
I am over there. So I do a trade with Pete. I spend the food, spend the metal, and I spend 2 gold. That gets me 2 points. I get 2 spaces up on this track. And I do the domination action, which is another 3. 1, 2, 3, which is 2 points.
Oh, very good.
Battle, no battle, culture tokens, nope, done.
Okay, I moved to here, which allows me to place a.
William's popped in. Hi, William. And Dee's got a question for anybody watching in the chat. Any recommendations on obscure science fiction movies, shows, and books? If you are watching and you have any suggestions,
Spend.
Have you seen Fallout yet?
No,
Very
no.
good.
Obscure.
Oh, obscure.
I wouldn't have said Fallout was
No,
obscure.
it's very popular at present.
Yes.
Spend a metal for a.
Obscure sci-fi.
The cube.
Cube.
Ugh.
Horror film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's heard of Stalker, obviously, even though maybe not so many
Oh,
people have seen it.
Right. What you up to, Arthur?
I moved to there, placed
Yeah.
the cube, I've done some trading. I'm going to spend 3 mana crystals to do a red action, which is going to be domination. I believe I'm 8 spaces still.
6, 7, 8. So 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, look at that.
Pipped me at the post there.
Well, there's no bonuses at the end of the game for this track. It's just the points based on where you are.
Then I'm going to complete this by
Still.
spending.
Just like
Yeah.
four.
I'm going to get -8 points at the moment.
Yeah,
At the moment,
got
yeah.
3.
Which gives me a crit.
Minus 1 point. When does game end trigger again?
2
When
points.
somebody's out of cubes,
Oh,
or
gosh.
somebody gets to the last space
So-
on one of the
You've
Out
tracks.
of cubes.
They're almost there.
Oh dear.
Could be 2 more turns.
And I think I get another pact. Is that not the pact?
Could easily be 2 more turns. You could do that.
It is, yeah.
You could just. Yeah. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I've got loads more things to do.
Yeah, so I'm done.
Okay, well,
What's that do?
Oh, I'll do.
Oh, that does that.
I. Okay. That works.
actually, let's do that. Get a crystal. Place a cube. And now, how much
Things have you
where
got?
do I go? I've got 1, 2, 3,
6, 7, 8.
so 4.
4.
That's a massive improvement.
Mm.
Yes, you get your losing points.
And now positive victory points at the end of the game, which is the first time.
If 0 can be considered positive.
No stuff.
So that's that. Then I think I
This big chap is Vance originally. The thing is, because I get this ability to move cubes around, I'm likely to place less cubes.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it becomes a bit harder to get gods up.
That is true.
I've been doing the same
Well,
things over here.
Easier and harder in different respects, but yeah.
to do too many things. Stupid game.
Actually, it looks like I've neglected to take one out. Oh no, I've not done the thing. Okay, fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really got my head around this properly, which I think is why things look the way they do. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm not even gonna portal. I can't even think of a useful thing to do with it. So I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Well, do you have any red weapons in hand?
No,
Okay.
no. I need to buy a weapon,
Mm-hmm.
and buying a weapon is going to cost me all of my.
Yeah.
Oh, is there a weapon? That's
Yeah, there's
Is
weapons
Is
that.
there a weapon that doesn't cost me anything
Yeah.
to use it?
Yeah.
Short bow, dagger.
There are, yeah.
Sure.
But they're not necessarily red.
We put this on the board, and I don't know what this is for. It might be one of the artifacts.
Yeah.
The artifacts might use that.
It looks like something to do with 3 resources and a shrine.
Mm.
Okay, so I can spend 2 crystals, 2 gems.
Quite disappointed no one's attacked me since I
To
picked
do
up
a-
all my red cards.
Buy
to
2
get-
weapons.
to buy 2 weapons.
Yeah, it's
Two
1
metal.
and 2 crystals. It's 1 crystal and 2 metal.
Oh, it's 1 crystal and 1 crystal and 2 metal. 1 crystal and 2,
2 metal.
to get 2 weapons.
But then
which
are
can
you done? You're not.
No, that's. So I don't think I can do anything else now. So
I think
yeah,
I only took 1 weapon.
You can additional action portal.
Yeah.
Which is the tick thing. If
Yeah.
you wanted to portal something.
Ages and ages and ages ago,
it is. But
I've had a weapon in this game. And I don't know how I got that weapon. I think I should have taken 2.
Was it from a completed thing?
No, I'm just looking at them.
that's the end of my go.
I think I should have another weapon in hand.
Okay.
Because, yeah,
As long as it wasn't on you used. Issue.
I must have forgotten to take it.
Okay.
I just won't take the same one as I've just used because that would be cheating.
And it wasn't one of these culture tokens.
Oh, maybe it was. Maybe it was. But based on the fact that I don't have much metal,
No, sorry, I will teleport to there.
That looks strong.
I don't think you can teleport out.
No,
Oh, maybe you can. Maybe you just
I
can't.
can now.
in.
I can now because it's.
No, well,
It's when the end of the game is triggered, you can't leave it or enter it. But I think the rule is you can't teleport into Atlantis.
Teleport in. Yeah.
I think that's okay.
I am going here. Getting a crystal with a cube. And then I get wood per shrine I've got. Which is 1,
I've been spending my metal on this.
3. 3 wood.
Oh, something's not right.
Then, do I want to do an action? 1, 2, 3 of that.
It's just
Okay.
typos galore on these cards. It's shocking.
I'm going to
One
spend
shield is
1
red.
Yeah, that one's correct.
and 2 wood to put down
Another settlement.
a settlement over here.
Nice.
Then that's that. Actually, now I've got my tick action, so I'm going to spend that, a food, and a wood to complete that one,
Mm-hmm.
which gets me 4 points. 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
One up the
One up on the commerce.
shaky hands.
And
And
then
I
action.
get to do a blue action, which was going to be movement. I can move 2. I mean, these guys. I need to move 1, which is going to move into here.
Right.
Fight. Which I'm using a short bow for. Doesn't cost me any.
Okay. Flip them over. See
No.
what they're saying.
No metal. It's a 4. I've got 5. So I win.
Huzzah!
Hurrah! I get a metal and a wood. And that gets me 3 points. And 1 more on the combat one. Done. Pick that one.
Culture tile.
You put these over there. Does that mean that they can't be drawn again? They
Yes.
can't be used again.
What? No.
Weapons, don't they?
No, they go back in the head.
You said discard them.
But no, I said return them to the pile.
In which case you can get on about them.
Yeah.
Didn't see a pile.
So
So yeah,
culture tile.
that one
Red,
middle
green,
there.
and orange. Get it.
Move a cube.
Move a cube, isn't it?
Looks like move a cube.
It was move a cube.
That move a cube to me.
Move one of your summoning cubes to any of the space. You get the mana crystals printed on the space where you move the cube. 2.
Ooh, do I want the mana crystals or do I want to put it in a nice place where I can get a thing? I think I'll put it in a nice place.
I'm going to move it to there. Get myself 2 more mana crystals. Oh, coming out of the ears.
So if I put it there, I get 1 mana crystal, but also I've now.
You'll do that on your turn. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm confused. Is it Paul's turn? My turn?
I think that was all on Rick's
That
turn.
was all my turn.
And that goes. Oh, that goes as well.
Does it?
Yeah.
Because the thing
Remember the rules.
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 So place a guy.
So
and,
red and green get 1 point and a follower.
Well, hey.
1 point. I'm in the lead.
How did you do that? You were miles behind.
Yeah. How did you do?
Combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
That combat was good.
Completing the things. Oh, that was a 4 I just did. That's 3. That's 7 points.
Right. Well, considering I might only have 2 more turns left, I'm going to move to here. I'm going to put that on there. I am going to spend that to get that and that. No, that and that. Right. Then as my mana action,
So beam actually because there's 2
no,
more
it doesn't
turns.
work.
Oh, I'm going to get the crystals
Yeah,
actually.
I've definitely done something wrong with my weapons. So I'm going to spend 2 of those to do mining twice. So we're going to mine here, which gets me a metal. And here, which gets me 2 of those, 2 golds. That was my mana action. I haven't done an additional action, but there actually isn't very much I could have done. I should have done that. That's what I should have done. Let me change my mind. Instead of putting that there, when I moved it to there, I'll move it to there, which means I've got 1 crystal less.
Then you can put a
Because then, here, we can
Fill
put
it
this one out. And we'll put it out here. And it's going to be yeah, so it's going to be benzitin, which is 1 up on the technology, and immediately perform the action where your pawn currently is, which is that. So I get to exchange that for, let's have 1 of them and 1 of them. Right, and then battles, no battles, culture token, no culture token, done.
Okay, I'll move back to there. I redeploy that there. That gives me 2 crystals. Dominate. I'm still in 8 territories. I get 4 imaging flips.
4 more.
4 more. Next.
Is that an in-game trigger?
Was it? It was on there, wasn't
It isn't the correct spell.
Yeah, 4.
2. Can't count.
So what are the other in-game? Well, I know you're using up the
End-game triggers.
That's where
Get to
the
a
flag is.
Getting
times
to
5.
there. Right.
So you done?
Right, so now I get to spend the crystals.
Oh, there's those as well, aren't there?
So I could do a red action, I could do a blue action. Weapon can't seem to purpose at this point, can't do that, and can't do that. So it's basically a blue or a red action. So if I did a red action dominate, And I'm not sure I'm allowed
You
to
can't
roll
do
off
the same one that you're on.
Okay, but out of interest, if I could do it,
Yeah.
what would happen?
Nothing would happen.
There's no.
No, I don't
No.
think there's any
Okay.
bonus for being at the top.
Right. Okay. That one is this stuff, isn't it?
It would get you 2 followers.
People. That's for mining. That's good. Oh, can I complete? Yes, if I do some mining. Yeah. So the action I will do is spend 3
crystals to do.
mining in 2 places.
Yeah.
One place will be here.
Getting you 2 wood because of your
Yeah.
special ability.
And the other place
It's just, did you,
will be
Arthur,
here.
did you just cover one over?
Oh damn! Is there any more? I can get metal, there isn't there? That's
That's
yeah,
by
I'm
me.
not- I'm not there.
Yeah.
I'm not there. Okay. So what's my other production going to be? It can be food.
It's
Pretty
gonna
much
end the game.
that's-
Possibly.
It's always going to be. Yeah. Okay. I'll do food. Yeah. So 2 food.
So this potentially is my last turn.
Yeah.
Oh, can't do any of the things I want to do.
Right. Okay. So and then I could spend a crystal. Right. Forget it.
Done.
Yep.
Go here. Those 3 into there.
Yeah.
And then, what am I doing down here? I'm sure I had something devastatingly amazing that I was going to do. Oh, yes. Oh, actually, it is fairly good. I'm going to use those 2 crystals to do a blue action, which is
Mhm.
going to be this one, which is to
To
do
move 2.
move 2, 1 to there, and 1 to there.
Get lots
That's
of
a lot of
locations.
control.
And
That is an awful lot of control.
So we can zip right up there.
then next happens is this. So I get to do this.
Mm-hmm. So who's coming out to play?
Yeah, a
God.
bit of a convention.
So Quetzalcoatl has taken over
Atlantis.
Atlantis.
completely. The gods must be crazy. I totally should have moved someone in there.
Viriculture,
Oh, yeah.
Got that, and that.
Moving you one up,
with Zippy Totic.
one up on the commerce.
Not yet. Oh yes, one now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, actually, it would have been better if I'd done that one because of the. Actually, I could be doing quite well, but I haven't got one, so no.
Okay.
Right, so combat. Yeah.
Play a card.
I predict this is a loss for the Atlanteans.
I use my short bow.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh,
This guy's a 1.
they're all 1s.
They're all 1.
1, 2, 3, 6.
So you got
So
3, you got 6.
it's still a draw.
6, 6.
Wins.
You only just won.
Oh.
Easy. Never in doubt.
So that weapon gives you points.
Oh yes. So I get a swordy, 3 victory points.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. And sword action.
Yeah, you get a metal and a food.
That's close. That's pretty close.
Oh,
Oh, you only had 1.
And then Pete's going to get that. Annie's going to get that.
Yeah, I should put someone in the middle.
Annie's going
shouldn't
to
I?
get that. And
Who's-
then
who's
both
losing
of us are
there?
going to get it, so I'll just take mine now.
so what am I getting?
You get all of those.
Oh, right. 2 crystals. Point and a weapon. Use in a minute.
Yeah.
Bit of action over here. Oh, how many things have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So
Is that 5?
5,
Five.
2, 3, 4,
Oh,
Yeah,
5.
storming it.
I haven't gone up yet. Well, that's my plan next. That's my plan next.
So I'll grab a weapon. And now, where have I got?
Apart from picking your weapon, you're done, aren't you? So, Rick, you can
Yeah.
take your turn. Which you think might be your last turn of the game.
Well, yeah. If
It might be.
you do what you're probably going to do.
Yeah, so I've done fighting. I've done that. So yeah, that is the end of it.
I go there. Do that. To do that. But you see, that's just it's too danger mouse because I need to do that. Just get some cube in there. Do two of these. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I got 4,
Yes.
9.
Yes.
That's that. Then shame I can do this. Only do this once.
Let's have a look at Earth.
I'm not going to be able to do anything on that. Earth's got no red people on it.
Nope.
The Greeks are not fussed.
Zeus has decided not to visit Earth. It's just full of Quetzalcoatl and his...
Full of Mexicans.
Yeah.
Stuff there, stuff there. But if I do that, it's a shame I have to do a different one. So I might as well do that. That's going to be my word best point. Three crystals. Do a red one. Activate these fellas.
Get 2 points. And
2
3
points.
followers.
I've only got 2, so
Right.
all my guys out.
So, do we end it?
I hope so.
I mean... I feel like it's... I don't know.
10 to
I
11.
think Arthur's done quite well. Pete's going to get lots of end game scoring. I mean, you're currently winning on points.
But I
But don't think... I mean, I'm winning on that one, and I'm currently second on that one.
Well,
Oh, no, on this one.
yeah, but it's only the times 3 that matters, isn't it?
No.
4 and 2.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So, getting another one of those... yeah, I think I will. I just
You
don't
can
think
do
it's
one
the
more
right
turn.
thing to me.
You could do one more turn if you wanted.
Well, yeah, but I don't quite know what it is that I'm actually doing. So this is the problem. So I'm going to do my mana action first. I'm going to spend a crystal and 2 metal to take 2 weapons. All right, I'll choose them in a second. Yeah, I don't think... well, I could. So I could end it by using my additional action. Oh, no, it doesn't work. Yeah, no, I'm not going to end it.
Mhm.
So I'm going to portal. And whenever I portal, I get a crystal. Way too many of them.
I know, wish I had that.
And I can portal 2 things. So we want to have a fight, because fighting gets points, doesn't it? All of the ancient civilizations have gone.
They have.
All of the culture tokens have gone. So
Yeah.
we're fighting purely to try and win
Trigger weapon.
in order to get benefits of weapons. I basically think it's what we're doing. So we're going to go and portal into there. I know that's bullying. But go into there. And we'll go into there. Okay, so I did that first. I haven't done that, but I can't do that. I mean, I could move it 1 step without triggering any things. So yeah, because then if I move it to there... Right, now I don't think I'm going to go there. Don't think I'm going to go there. I think where we're going to go is...
Chicken in out. Chicken in out.
Well, I want shrines.
You don't want any shrine.
And at the moment, I've only got 1 shrine,
Where's a good shrine?
which is rubbish.
The other one over there.
Yeah, but that's near Arthur. Arthur's got loads of weapon cards in hand.
Oh, yeah.
But still,
He's winning.
Well,
No, it's not quite.
I'm not sure.
I mean, Arthur's getting massive
15
amount of
points,
points at the end, so. But I don't think this is going to take that.
That's 17
many
point
points,
swing there.
Not so significant.
So
versus
I'll go for here because it's a shrine. And yeah, we'll go in with that. Right. So I'll choose the 2 weapons that I'm going to take, which is going to be.
You have 2 weapons, do you?
I bought 2 weapons.
Oh, I see.
So no, I'm only going in with 1 weapon,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I need to take. So we'll take.
One weapon. Yeah, I'm surprised. 2 weapons.
The comfy chairs over there.
Take those 2. Right. So those go there. I'm now going to play a weapon. Might backfire. Who knows? Okay, so I'm playing a double axe, not just one.
Good one, that.
So-
works. You can't, can you? You haven't got any metal?
I've just paid it.
Oh, did you?
I'm playing a ballista,
I thought you might.
which doesn't cost me anything because of
Yeah.
segment.
Gods of 1.
Your god is 1.
Yep.
I've got 5 there.
And I've got 5.
So attack and win.
Just
So.
so you get a metal
So this goes
as
away.
compensation.
Anything
Where
extra
would-
strength.
where would
Yeah.
you get it back? This goes away, or I get it back. I can't remember.
Go.
It goes away, and you get a metal as compensation
Oh, metal's good.
if you played a red card.
Which I did.
I get 3 points. 1, 2, 3, 2 up on here.
Yeah. Oh.
And what else do I get? That's it. That goes back home.
You get the benefits of my metal, my weapon.
No.
Right.
Yeah, right. And then that's the end of my go.
Another shrine.
It's a shrine. It's an extra point at the end of the game. Was it really worth it?
Anyway, I had a different plan. So I am going to go here. Oh, I've got metal. I'm going to get metal. I might be better off. Production's not terribly useful. Production. Yeah, okay. So I go here. That allows me to move that to there, which will give me 2 gems. Oh, my production of this has gone down. So I'm only going to get 2 food. Sorry, is it 2 food? Yes, 2 food.
From where?
From the shrines the remaining shrines I own.
You have
2.
2 shrines.
Anyway, 2 food. So that was my main action. I can do a crystal action, which I think. Okay, so tell me about this thing. This is people, right?
Number of minis on the
Is it
board
points
divided
worth?
by 3.
Is it points worth of minis or minis?
Minis,
And minis. So, for example,
not settlements.
So,
So
for
so
example,
units.
That's a 1, is it?
That's the one.
Multiplied by the number which you've got on it.
Yeah. That much I understand. So I could gain 3 people casually, which would increase my number of minis by. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4,
Right, it's
6,
right.
7, 8. So it go from 8 to 11, which is 3 points.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, so I'll do the people production thing, which costs 2 food. The crystal. Get 3 people.
Which people?
Go somewhere where I own. Yeah, okay, better than that. I can spread them around as well, I think, but I don't see any reason not to.
Yeah, I mean, it's more points because assuming you're going to fulfill that contract as well.
I am.
Yeah.
Right, so that was the crystal action. We're now down to these actions. So I do this one, which is a food and a metal and a crystal.
Mm-hmm. Moving you 1 up on there.
Yeah, and I get 1 point, yellow point. And I get 2 rules of my choice. And what's that thing?
Move a cube.
And get the benefit.
Yeah.
Okay. I cube to there, getting 2 gems. And I get 2 resources of my choice, one of which is going to be metal. Yep, it's going to be wood, I think. And that was
All done.
done. All done. Done.
I think the obvious thing to do is that.
Mm-hmm. Move to the top.
And then
I think that one.
upgrade 2
Interesting.
golds and a gem to upgrade this one.
Work this out. What's going to be the most points?
This one to get 2 advancements on the gears track,
Nice.
and
Go up. No, I'm doing it. It's a shame it's got it right. 3.
What are you thinking?
teleport that one to there and that one to there. That's my go.
Interesting. Protect yourself because I was potentially going to attack you there. That was one of my actions. Potential attacks, but no, not going to do that anymore. So that is going to be worth 1, 2, 3 points, but that is going to be worth 4 points. There we go then. Moving over here, whacking a cube in, getting 2 gems, mining 1 location. That's exciting, isn't it?
Do you want metal or do you want 2 wood?
2 wood, I think. Then spending 3.
Do the domination.
At a red area, yeah.
So you got 7, 8, 9, so 4.
4 points technically.
All done.
Yeah. I got nothing.
So interestingly, I can do the same action twice
because you can use your gems.
because I can use this first
Yeah.
to do that. Then I could move to there. Then I could move to there.
Right.
So
Moving twice.
yeah,
How do you move twice?
I'd move as an additional action. So my domination is 1, 1, 2, 3. So I'd move 3, and then another 3, and that might be my best points.
Oh yes. 11 points.
Is it?
4 to 15.
Let's do that then. So I'm going to do phase 2 first, and I'm going to spend 3 of them to do the domination action.
6 to 3. Yeah.
Yeah, hang on. I had another plan. No, it's fine. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Right, then I'm going to do my additional action next, and I'm just going to move to there. So
how is that an additional action?
because I've got an additional action, I can move my
Okay.
pawn, and I can do steps 1, 2, and 3 in any order.
Yeah.
So I've done step 2, then I've done step 3. Now I'm going to do step 1, and I'm going to move to there, which puts that, which triggers the end of the game. 2 crystals, and I move another 3 up.
So I'm done. That was first player.
And Paul is now done.
And I am now done.
So I get 1 go.
1 go.
Plan. So I'm going to activate that plan. So I'm going to go there. Getting a crystal.
It's always hard to get like that when end game triggers.
Yeah,
Can't
but
do
you
anything.
could see it was coming.
I know. Well, you didn't because you did it
I know.
again all the time.
Then I'm going to do that. So that is gain
Getting the benefit.
2 people?
Yeah, 2 people.
which I think kicks me over into Barrier. Then I'm going to do a crystal action. Crystal action might well be.
PG Coles does it. Got to disappear. No worries. Thank you for joining us and joining in with the chat.
Let's see who wins tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's not me.
Tune in tomorrow. See who wins.
Get another commercial contract.
That's my other option.
And the settlement will get you 2 points.
That's my other option.
What build settlement?
Yeah, I was going to get this.
Right.
Complete that one. But that would have only been 3 points. Could have been 1 for that. And I'd have gone up 2 on there, which would have been no difference.
Mm-hmm.
Could do domination action, does nothing, I believe.
And then the 2 points for that.
But I could do that action. And that will give me another commercial contract. Yeah, so if I do that, that costs 2 crystals.
Yes, so 2 crystals to do that action. Take another contract and just choose one.
Well,
that
what can you do? Can't do any of them, can you?
Well,
Oh, I suppose you
you
can
don't have
do.
to be in the same
No.
place.
You can either
can
get
do
the top
this
or
one.
the bottom reward. So yeah.
And all I'm really interested in is the commercial contract rule.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I should have done that earlier. I probably could have done loads more.
They all give you
Just
commercial
about the
contracts.
points.
Yeah, they are. The blue ones give 1, the red ones
Yeah, I
give 2.
forgot that you could do either or either.
You don't have to be in the
It's
place.
got to be one I can complete, having said that.
Yeah. So 1 wood and 1 of anything else.
So that's 4 points and... Okay, so I've
That's
got
the only
crystal.
one you
I've
can
got,
do, isn't it?
No, he hasn't got 2
I've
metal.
got 2 metal.
Oh,
You
can't
can,
do
do,
it.
you can do that one.
How?
You got 1 wood and 1 something
But he's
else.
not here,
You don't have to be.
don't you?
It's just related to whether you get maximum benefit from the thing or not. So that requires a wood.
You can either get
loads.
that or that if you're not there. If you are there, you get both.
So
Iconography is not
who
clear.
is that? Is that you, Rick?
That's Rick.
Yeah, no one's
So
been over
so
it.
it's one place I've possibly... No, there are several places I'm not. So that will give me 2 commercial contracts.
One's enough.
Yeah, I know, and 4 points, which is quite interesting. Is there anything going to be better than that? No.
Nope.
So I'll do that one.
Yeah.
Um,
And then you spend a wood. Oh, it's 3 food.
Yeah.
You can't do it. Yeah, put that back. That's the one you can do.
Someone said
All
the
right.
sound is intermittent, but other people saying the sound is perfect.
Yeah.
right, spend a wood.
Don't know. Oh, Lance is here. Hi, Lance.
Spend anything you like.
Yeah, I don't know what the sound is like for you, but
3 points.
it seems okay for everybody else. So I'm not sure what the problem is.
And bonk. Which triggers it.
Which triggers the end of the game again.
The last go.
Yeah, final turn of the game.
You get a trivial amount of victory points for leftover resources, do we?
I think...
1 for every 5, I think.
1 for every 5.
Oh, well, I won't get much of that.
So I could have done this earlier.
I've made efficient use of my resources, clearly. So.
I need to make some progress on this track, and I can't figure out how to do it. In fact, I'm not sure that I can. But I have got Duplicity Mirror, which allows me to get a bonus. I can perform 2 different mana actions and pay 1 less crystal for each one, in addition to my free ones. But I've got to get crystal for each one. I can't see how I can get these. The only way I could do them is to get an upgrade. So if I could upgrade that tile, for example,
You need gold.
I need gold, 2 gold. I haven't got any gold. So I need to get 2 gold.
Activate a blue place.
2 gold. I haven't got any gold.
So
So I
you've
need-
got a gold, people on here.
Yeah,
Get 1
2
gold
gold.
here. Activate a blue on this
place.
one, right? You need another person.
Any gold.
But you can only do, can you do 2 additional?
Two gold
here. Or is it blue on this one, right? You need another person.
Oh, sorry for everybody listening, but you would have just got a load of duplicated audio. So
Oops.
should be okay now.
Is it 2 additional mana actions?
I can perform 2 different mana actions, and each one costs me 1 crystal less.
Okay. I don't think that's not 3 then, technically. That's not 2 additional. It's you do 2 for your mana action. So
Yeah.
I guess that.
Audio sounds fine to me.
Else you could have portal someone in, do a blue action for only 1 crystal, get your gold, but then you can upgrade upgrade a thing.
What's he trying to do?
He's got this artifact.
Okay.
I suppose you can discard the duplicity mirror to get the following bonus. You can perform 2 different mana actions during this turn. I suppose that's not.
It's played
Two
as a mana
additional.
action. You discard the card to perform 2 different mana actions instead of 1.
Instead of 1.
And
yeah,
you pay 1 less mana, should be fewer,
So it's not 3.
to perform each mana action this
It's
turn.
still very strong.
But you can't do your additional action first for you, and that's a shame.
So I could move there, get 2 crystals,
Dig up 1 gold.
dig up 1 gold.
Anyone else with gold again?
No resources in Atlantis.
No. Okay.
And then it's mine too.
Mm-hmm.
So I moved him out.
Did.
So I can just. Well, it's a bit trivial, but I can take 2
Okay.
of those, which doesn't get me any more victory points, so it's not really worth doing. But then I can place him
You've got one other. Well,
here as a
if you did
bonus.
this, don't do that. But if you did this, so you had 2 mana actions.
So I'm placing that as a bonus action because of this god. So I've still got
Oh,
my-
I see.
So I've still got 2. Right, what I
2
can do with
different
one of
mana
them.
actions, each of which cost 1 fewer crystal to use.
Yeah. So one of them
Yeah.
could
that one.
be to do this.
The cost of 1 crystal.
So I spend.
Yeah, I don't call that trade
It's just
I spend 1
I call
crystal
it
instead of
steal.
2.
because it's gain 2 resources.
Mm-hmm.
One of which will be that. The other which doesn't matter, I don't think. But
How much food you got?
yeah, I know it's because I maxed out.
You
on
got all your followers out
people,
early.
and then I didn't need them. So I've now got enough gold. So that's my first action.
So that's discarded or whatever. isn't it?
Yeah.
Done.
So my second action can then be to upgrade a tile.
Yeah.
Cost of 1 mana less.
Don't spend the mana because it doesn't cost me anything.
Mm-hmm.
I do
Spend
spend
2
2 gold. Oh, I could have gone off the top because it goes up to 10. Never mind. Then I can upgrade a tile.
If you upgrade a red one,
Costs the resource at the bottom.
A blue.
it means you'll move up to there.
Because it's 2.
Yes.
2/2.
That's what I wanted to do.
Right.
It's 20 points.
Hey. Okay, so
Wait a minute, I'm not quite finished.
not done yet.
Nope. I've got 2 free teleports. If I wanted to, I could go and
Not going to change anything, is it?
cause havoc. I could go into here and have a fight
Oh right. Okay.
Where do you get 2 free teleports?
because of my god actions.
Oh, what? Because of the additional.
Well, you've
action?
done. You know,
You've
one
done
of
your
them's a
mana
mana
action.
action, which
No,
you've
no, no,
done.
no. I'm
You
not,
have
I'm
one,
not going to do that.
You can do one if you
Yeah.
could have a fight and win.
If I have a
It's-
fight
it's
and lose, is
points.
it going to cost me anything?
No,
Oh, go on then.
don't think so. Just teleport the big god in somewhere and have a bit of a squabble.
Barney with
Barney. Where's the least defended? There's the only places
Well,
worth
there's,
going
there's
to.
wands. There's a lot of wands
The only
about.
places worth going to, though, are the ones that have got shrines
Right,
in.
that's true.
So there's that one and there's that one, I think, that have got 2 in.
And there's this one with
It's
the.
got 2 in.
That's got 2 in.
Bear in mind, my shrines are worth no points.
They're worth points in though.
No, but their shrines are worth more points
Yeah.
for them.
Actually, maximum 5, isn't it?
Maximum of 5 shrines. How many shrines have you got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so you don't need any more shrines.
But you can reduce the amount of shrines other people have got.
You could. Okay,
Much like that.
right. So the fight.
Okay. I'll probably lose, but let's have some fun.
There you go. Require metal to pay.
No.
Mine costs 2 resources. So I'm on
6
6.
That does cost metal to pay.
Have to spend a metal. Can't play that.
No. In that case, I lost because that's the only card I've got.
So I gain 1 up the war track and 1 point.
Well done.
Oh, knocking you in the lead. Probably making me lose points.
That
That
worked well.
made me lose points.
So what happens to him?
He goes back to
Yeah,
back to home.
Back to HQs, was we saying.
Okay.
That made me lose points. God damn it.
3 points on that.
Sorry.
Kid beat.
Sorry.
Right.
if I'd realised that was going to cost me battle, I wouldn't have done it. But I'm not going to take it back. No, it's too late.
End of the game.
Yeah.
Right. Assess the position of each player's markers on the 3 development tracks. So, who's the head on the war track? Me. 4 points.
Wait.
Oh no, you've got your scarab amulet.
Before the final scoring, advance your marker 1 step on 2 development tracks of your choice.
Well, that one presumably, and it doesn't matter the other
probably that one
Oh, no, it
because it
does.
makes me
Yeah.
second.
So I get 4 points for being ahead on the war track.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Green and red get 1 point each.
Oh.
So it's 2 divided by.
It was even worse for me.
On the technology track, green gets 4 points. Orange gets 2.
3, 4. 1, 2.
And on the commerce track, they've written these in the wrong order.
It's 4.
It's 4 for yellow
1, 2, 3.
and 2 for orange.
4.
Right, now the goal tiles. So the top one is settlements.
Uh-huh.
So I have 2 settlements times 2, so 4 points. Arthur,
I believe I have 2 settlements times 2.
4 points. Pete,
3, 4.
I've got 3.
3 times 2, 6 points.
I've got 4.
Times 2, 8 points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8.
Right, next one. Shrines. I've got
Wow. Is this going to do it?
2 shrines times 2, 4 points. Arthur,
2, I believe.
2 times 1, 2 points. Pete,
I've maxed out at 5.
25 points.
So what's that? 19, about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25?
And Rick,
None.
nearly
Because
point.
some of them
Right,
got
next one. Every 3 units on the board multiplied by the thing.
Does that include gods?
Yeah.
But not settlements.
Settlements like units, I think.
$11.
15.
14.
So I've got 11, which is 3 times 3 is 9 points. Arthur,
I think I've got 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, divided by.
does that mean you've got 15?
15.
Divided by
So 13 is 4,
4 times 5. 4 times 5.
20. So 20, what are you on? 32? So 52.
Yeah.
Pete,
15.
15, so that's 5 multiplied by 2 is 10. So there.
I got 14.
So that's 4. 4 times 2 is 8.
9, 6, 7, 8.
Right, domination track. So 2 for Rick
Yeah.
and
15 for everybody else.
15 for
But
everybody.
everybody's the same, so.
Yeah.
So
So
15.
No.
5, 10, 15. We are on 5.
I didn't
10,
go up any of the tracks, did I? That's my problem.
5. Right. The VP end game scoring criteria on your god cards. Anybody got a god card with an end game scoring criteria?
Yeah.
Guys, how many?
2 for every ancient innovation you conquered. That's why I wanted the token.
2.
4. So 4 points for me.
2 for every territory with 3 resource slots you control that is not on your home planet. So I think I got 1. I moved out of that one. I got 1. Idiot.
Oops.
1.
1. So that's 2 points.
I assume it's 3 resource spots, even if they're exhausted, because otherwise it wouldn't be worth anything, would it?
Mm-hmm.
Not in the
I
game.
could have used a free, and I decided not. Never mind.
You did?
Yeah.
I think you've won anyway. Resources and mana crystals, and 1 for every 5. 1,
3, 4,
3.
5. 1 point.
1 point.
So you had them all up.
Add them all up, divide by 5.
2.
1 point.
There you go, you won. You've had a good day.
Yeah, I didn't. I was miles behind.
That was
Mm.
what you might call unexpected.
Well, the game, I think, is not what you expect. It looks like it's this big fighty combat, and it's a Euro game with action selection and objectives, and you need to look at what the objectives are and then work out how you're going to get the points. And having shrines and getting that to the end is what did it. How did you get those? Was it just doing the upgrades?
1, 2,
So that's how you mainly get it.
3, 4,
Yeah, I didn't. Well, look.
5,
Ah, you're owed some points.
6.
1, 2, 3 shrines.
There you go.
3 whole points. There we go. I did upgrade one thing.
I was gutted you didn't end the game. You did. We could have when you could have done. Might have won good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You did really well in that last time.
Yeah, true. It was tricky. So, thoughts?
I was also gutted that getting to the end of that track didn't end the game.
Yeah.
'Cause that's plan B.
Right. Thoughts?
Yeah,
It's
and
good fun.
Zeus
Yeah.
didn't do me much good.
Well,
Everyone else was using your abilities all the
He
time.
kicked you out.
He did.
You need to go, oh, I'll go there, I'll go there, I'll go
Put
there.
a person on everything and try
I
to
don't-
keep them safe.
I don't think Ra's very good. I mean, sorry, his space ability is fantastic.
Mhm.
Fairly good. The ability to move the cube.
Yeah, you're
move
getting
the
loads
cube
of
around.
crystals out of it.
Got me loads and loads of crystals. But his upgraded ability, which every time I place a cube in a space that produces a crystal. Oh, I guess that would include the moving thing. Yeah, okay, actually, it's not too bad. I get it.
Yeah.
It's really good.
My free portal action was very strong.
Mm.
Just meant I could boogie on anywhere I wanted to, anytime.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I didn't get him because I didn't get all of those extra bonuses either.
Yeah. Well, neither
All
did
those
Arthur.
things.
Yeah.
Arthur didn't
No.
unlock his
Yeah.
super god.
Every time you get a culture bonus, you get it twice. Well, all the culture bonuses are gone.
Yeah, you need to get it really early.
Yeah.
You need to start here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
yeah.
5 turns, get the main god done.
Portal people out. of places.
I realised, because you got yours out.
I got it
thought-
fairly early.
And then I thought, wait a minute, and then I just went for what felt like suboptimal turns,
Yeah.
just so that I
me
could
too.
grind my way
Yeah.
round and get my god out, because it's just so powerful.
I like it. I like the game. I think it definitely does something a bit different. I like the action
Yeah,
selection
it's
mechanism. That's really good. It is disappointing with typos on cards.
Uh-huh.
That shouldn't be a thing. That's frustrating. But the game itself is a good game. The player boards you can't see, but the player boards are warped to heck. So again, that's another thing. It's a bit disappointing to see that we're still having warped player boards in games.
Because
So
they're dual layer.
these haven't been used. To be fair, these haven't been used. This is the first time they've been used, and they are big. They're big and meaty. Did they need to be this big? Could you have done the resources with counters instead of tracks? Possibly. But the bigger you get dual layer boards, the more danger you have of warping. It's not the worst I've seen, but it's just one of those things. And there are ways of doing dual layer boards without them warping, which is where
Using
where,
instead of gluing them, you use the
exactly.
adhesive.
Instead of it coming pre-glued, you get the little stickers.
So when are you going to paint the figures?
I'm not going to paint them, but the minis are nice.
They are nice.
The minis,
Yeah, right,
the minis
yeah.
are really nice, and I am happy. And thank you to Cranio for sending me the full copy of the game with the expansion, because I have 6 factions to choose from. And what we haven't touched tonight is there are expansions. I've got loads of extra stuff here with loads of extra things for this game, and I've heard that there's a solo campaign and there's all sorts of stuff. The downside of that, of course, is I didn't know which pieces were from the base game and which ones weren't. So I'm gonna have to sort them out, and I still haven't found what these pieces do. But yeah,
Well, they might be the solo game then.
I forgot that you could do the things anyway.
You did.
half a thing.
yeah.
Because I had that for ages, thinking, I can't get it.
But you could have got
But I
it.
could have got it and just had
Just-
3 crystals, which would have been really
They
helpful.
would have had 3 crystals. Yeah. So in the introductory game, which it says is recommended for your first game, but I didn't, is you ignore that.
Right.
But I thought, no, we'll use that.
Yeah.
They just, yeah.
I thought I was getting left behind because I only got one of these, and everyone else was getting layer.
You don't need them.
I was
It's
kind of,
just,
I was kind of hoping something would score for the number of these things.
Yeah.
well, that's it. We had the 4 goals that are included in the game. There seem to be lots of other goals included in the game, but we don't know what they are.
Yeah, I've got 3 of them.
Yeah,
3
you got
spaces.
3. I got
I
3.
should be up 4, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of games.
Not that again makes a difference.
Yeah.
Because one there,
And
there's
it's
3
quick.
up
You can see how it's a 2-hour game.
Yeah.
I mean, we were only just over 2 and a bit hours in playtime,
there.
because we were 45 minutes reading the rules from the rulebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Once
So
you figured it out,
once,
it's actually
once you
not-
play it, it is quite
rattles
snappy.
along, yeah.
And although it's combat, the combat is my number plus a card, and I like the
Also,
combat. I like the way it plays.
the combat as well. I didn't feel as though there was any real danger of somebody feeling kind of picked on. or that,
Yeah.
because combat can sometimes
Yeah.
bring that about, but it wasn't like that.
Because you had to spend resources to get the cards, and then
Yeah.
your card's gone, and I can't just carry on attacking.
The ones to watch out for are the ballista, which means the gods are all one, and one of the ancient civilizations had a ballista, which almost caught you out.
Yeah, you
Um,
draw.
And the catapult, which means the opponent's card actually has. So you go in, you've got 5, and your opponent's card is ignored.
But it costs you 2 metal.
But it costs you 2 metal to play. My special one is the katana. Again, unfortunately, badly written wording. Its strength is equal to your opponent unit's strength. So it should be opponents, and it should be strength of unit. So I think in the battle where I could have had this, I was attacking Arthur and I had like 3-1. Well, that wouldn't have worked. But fighting against,
Long spear is mine then, I guess?
yeah, long spear is your new one.
Ignore your opponent's strongest unit.
Okay, that's all right. Yours was the composite.
But which lets you play an additional weapon in a battle,
Oh,
which I should have picked up. Should have recognised.
Yeah.
It was really good. I don't think it would have changed anything material. There wasn't that much fighting, so
no,
it might affect in one battle.
no. And I think
mine
that,
was the macroepical.
And it
Yeah.
doesn't require metal to play.
That's pretty
I
good.
think-
And I get a discount of metal.
there you go. I think there might be more fighting the next time you play, because you see how many points you can get from it.
Mm.
The fact that we were only here on the war track, meaning we didn't do that much.
Nope.
And
You really need to go into a fight knowing you're going to win.
I
Like,
think so.
you don't really want to gamble.
I mean, I wanted to get up there because I was getting these out.
You were getting those out, so I thought you were going to do more fighting.
Yeah, but then there was nothing left to fight. All of these guys gone unless we fight each other, but then
Yeah, but that's what you do.
I was all a bit on here.
Yeah.
And my other two guys were useless. 2 victory
Yeah.
points for every 3 followers in your supply.
These mine.
Oh, well, they're all
Yeah, so that Hades is interesting because it relies you on actually just keeping the followers here
Yeah.
and not putting any
And
on
I've
the
got
board.
that every time you place the number of followers, you place an additional follower. So those
Yeah.
two
Now,
don't work together.
remember, what we've done tonight is we've just got dealt 4 at
Yeah.
random. What you
Yeah.
would
Two
normally
every-
do
You wouldn't
is you would
choose
get
those.
dealt 5 and you choose 4.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
there's 2 there that don't go well
I
together.
don't like either of these.
And
One is-
none of my loan.
One is your settlements
that.
have strength 1. What you do.
What's that?
ISIS makes your settlements of strength 1. So I guess that adds battle if you're in defence, I suppose.
Oh, okay.
Keeps them alive as well. That's good.
Odin's quite nice.
I
The blue
misread
one.
that.
The settlements can move. When you move,
Ah, okay.
you move a settlement with it.
Okay.
And this one is not terrible, but it's not great either. You discard 1 crystal to fulfil a commercial pact. You don't have to pay the resources, but it didn't seem to be difficult to fulfil the commercial pacts anyway.
I was struggling for
Oh, yeah?
resources. Yeah.
Okay.
I was
You
looking at.
like that one then?
I misread our pooch when I read it first.
Ah, pooch.
I
Each
thought-
opponent must remove 1 follower, lose a resource, and a crystal.
Ooh.
Okay.
I thought
That-
that was going to be that you would all lose a follower, and then
Yeah.
I would.
Oh,
lose
and
the
you would
resource.
lose the other stuff. Right. Okay. Yeah. It should say must remove 1 follower.
Yeah.
It's missing a comma. It's
Well, there is- no,
it's
there is a
missing an
comma.
Oxford comma.
Yeah, there is a comma there.
No, it's missing.
The Oxford.
It's missing the Oxford comma.
Mm.
So it's
But yeah.
it's ambiguous.
My thing started with no food resources on the planet either, and I had the 2 from.
That's why it's hard.
Yeah.
So you will always have this planet.
Yeah.
That's
So
deliberate.
both of those, I was like, "Pff, I'm not going to
That's
bother with either of
deliberate
them.
that you have to go. Well, unfortunate for me because there's no food here, but you have to go to all the
Well, that's
people.
what I was
which
going.
you
I
did.
If I started doing, and then I was
Which you
like,
did.
Well,
I've
I've
gone
gone
there.
any metal. So I
The
had to-
only reason I attacked you, by the way, is to prevent you destroying all this resource, because I needed food
Yeah.
big time, and I could see it was just all going to vanish if I let it.
Well, yeah, because I had no food.
Oh, well, that was my problem.
Mm.
That was my food. Anyway, great game. Enjoyed it.
Good.
Yeah, enjoyed it a lot.
Good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. It was a bit quirky.
It is. I think there is a really solid game there.
Yeah.
I just think there's a couple of issues with the production, which has meant it's not been as popular as I think it deserves to be from a gameplay point of view. But yeah, it's a massive box, unfortunately, because if we played it and didn't enjoy it, I would be getting rid of the game. But as it is a good game, and because it plays quite quickly, it's another huge box in the collection. But there you go. Right, we're all done. Thank you very much to everybody for watching. Hope you've found it useful. Thank you for joining in with the chat, and we'll be back next week with some more content. See you later. Bye-byes.